Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Blight of Cryptbog. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you aren't doing so already, check me out on Twitch, link in the description below.
The Friday game's proven a fight.
Alright, so last time we left off with you vanquishing the dragon known as Blight and searching through his hold. Upon you found many items, much gold, jewels, artifacts from the bygone era, and you have collected what you could, or what you wanted to, from the corpse of Blight himself. And that is where we pick up today. Not much to really go over. Last time was a heavily combat field and loot field. So that is where we pick up. With you all, I believe you just finished carving up Blight, or were you still in the process of doing so?
We were still in the process of doing it because it was going to be a 12-hour process, and I just spent, let's see how many, 5 items, so 55 minutes identifying everything, and then I was going to try and wrestle the book away from Joseph.
Yes, that's where we left off of,
which I think you already did, because Josephus is currently helping me carve it up.
That book is firmly in his inventory.
Yeah, that's debatable. I doubt Josephus just lay the book around.
Oh, this is your best chance to grab it, because he's out of wild forms, and we haven't had a long rest yet.
Nope, I have had a short rest.
You get wild shifts back from a short rest?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they need to. They only get 2 ever, so they have to.
Like I said, a lot of this is that many spell slots ever, and I have to take a long.
Listen, this is one of those things that all my poor character can do is try not to piss off the thing that can turn into giant monsters that can bat me around like a cat toy.
That's debatable.
That's debatable.
20 AC, it's a little debatable. Alright, so yes, so you're still carving up the body. Elbin, you were in the process of getting a long rest. Storm, I believe you were also getting a long rest while you could. So you two are still in the process of doing that. You're still carving the corpse. Shade, you would have finished doing up the items long before.
Yeah, so I passed out some of the items before people started going to sleep. So I tossed the gauntlets and the ring of movement over to Exil, coming out here to give the teleport dagger to Zon, and possibly give Josephus the ring of undead protection.
I want the walkie-talkie ring.
I'm scared about us having the walkie-talkie rings. I'm not sure what's in my head.
Ring.
I think the decision was Zion and Enforcer were going to have them.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Josephus and Enforcer. Let them
everyone
argue in their heads constantly.
The meme was Josephus and Enforcer were going to have them. I don't know what you actually decided who...
No, I wasn't memeing.
Okay.
Outside perspective, just everyone sees Josephus and Enforcer just staring at each other menacingly.
I don't think Josephus can be menacing. Not in his base form.
See, here's the simple fact is that he can turn into whatever he wants, really, so there's a bit of menace to this 2-foot tall
He can't fly in any form he takes, though. Not yet, at least.
I'm not scared of him trying to fly away. I'm scared of him trying to maul me into a lump of trash.
Trash.
Menacing.
We'll figure out what you're going to do with it. I mean, we know where 2 of our guys are going to be, right in the guy's face, which is going to be Josephus and Exile. And the Ring of Undead Protection is going to go to Enil, and it's going to go to one of those 2. That's just a smart place to put it.
I'm gonna hold on to the rings for now and not let Josephus know that I have magical walkie-talkie rings quite yet.
It's a good choice.
I am gonna pass him the ring of undead protection and pass the teleport dagger to Zahn, though, and explain what they do.
Cool.
Also, Josephus, do you still have the book?
No. He very obviously has it on his back between him and his backpack.
Josephus?
Enforcer?
I'm not blind.
But you don't have eyes.
Touché, but I do still possess the ability to see.
Damn.
Now, I'm not asking for it forever. I would just like to take a look at it and see if there's some way to translate the book without the witch's help.
Swear on your goddess she'll give it back.
Lets out a deep sigh and almost shoulder sags. I swear by Fauna, I will return the book to you as soon as I am sure whether or not we can translate it or not.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
I take my word very seriously.
Josephus undoes his book, his book bag, effectively is, his backpack, and then gives the overwhelmingly large book to Enforcer.
Enforcer will pick up the book, and first he's gonna have to look it over, like, what is this book bound in? Like, is it just a normal, like, looking book, or is it bound in, like, flesh or something?
That's an excellent question.
Careful about opening that. It's probably cursed. That's why I haven't opened it yet.
Just looking at the exterior of the book, it is a leather-bound book that has a leather clasp, you know, to kind of like close it up. It has various arcane writing and sigils on it. On the front is kind of this arcane sigil of writings in a circle. And it's kind of this ornate I don't know the right word to describe this. It's kind of an ornate, I guess filigree is the right word? I don't really know. It's filigree maybe? I don't know. That kind of happens inside of the circle out of these arcane sigils and writings. The book is leather. Difficult to determine what kind of leather it may be. You can try and make an investigation check to find out.
I'm going to attempt to, because I'm concerned about this.
Okay. To the untrained eye, leather just looks like leather. It's leather. Mammalian. Doesn't seem to have any hair on it, so difficult to say if what animal it could have come from, but it's definitely mammalian.
Can I lick the book?
What? Why would you want to lick the book?
You're obviously trying to figure out what the leather's from. I probably know the taste.
This is a disturbingly accurate statement. The Enforcer just like gingerly kind of holds the spine of the book out towards Josephus.
What kind of a check would this be?
Investigation, I suppose. To licking the book would be part of investigation check if you wanted to.
Could I possibly give him assistance with this, and just like going off about like how it's mammalian doesn't appear to be necessarily all that third.
Sure.
I wiggle my feathery fingers and cast guidance. Boop. Boop. 20. Do I recognize the taste?
Cow. No. It's...
No, uh-oh.
It's not cow. I was making a joke. I didn't want anyone to think, oh my god, it's actually a cow. No, I didn't want that to happen. So, no. You lit the book. Fucking 20, okay. The book tastes leathery, stale, kind of slimy, a little icky, just from the environment it's in. It's a little moist from the dampness of the air. Not really able to tell what animal it came from just by tasting it. But what kind of tools do you have? What tools do you have at your disposal? Other than your tongue.
I got a knife.
Okay.
I have a troll heart.
Anything that would help you investigate something?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, cool. Difficult to say. Just by examining the exterior of the book, because you do have some knowledge of leathers and skins. It could be a few things. It could be bovine, cow. It could be pig, hog. The texture of it does seem a little smooth, kind of. It doesn't have that same kind of texture that cow would have, so probably not cow. More similar to pig or human. One or two.
Very, very much hoping it didn't just give Josephus a taste for human or gatorfolk flesh.
Oh, no.
As if he hasn't already tasted it.
Gatorfolk would be scales, so it's fine.
You guys do realize
Well,
that
there is
leather is
flesh under it.
prepared with a lot of chemicals and all that, right?
Oh, back in this day, they would prepare leather with piss, so there's that.
Yeah, that and
The
brain.
fine taste of piss.
Yes,
Listen,
it tastes like piss.
Listen, if
Piss
anything
and
weird
boiled brains.
after everything I've had to deal with so far, licking a book to figure out what it was would not be the weirdest thing I've had to deal with in D&D.
Yes. Yep. That's Kobold.
Oh. Honestly, it doesn't necessarily look all that sinister as I would have expected a necromantic tome to be. It honestly looks like it would kind of fit in with some of the books in the temple.
I wonder why that
Hide in plain
is.
sight.
Forcer's going to turn away from that existential crisis and slowly open the book to see if he can read anything in it.
Okay, you open the book. You look inside. It's all in languages and text that you have no clue what it is. It's not really... It looks like a different language to you. You've seen a few arcane texts in your time. But this is nothing you could read.
Alright, so it's not celestial, dwarvish, elvish, or common. Forcer hums to himself.
Not even close.
I'm gonna go around to everyone and see if any of them recognize the language it's written in.
You show the book around. It does not appear to be any language that any of you speak.
Okay.
The one time I'm not playing a sorcerer with the ability to comprehend languages.
I have a plethora of languages, but clearly it's not any of them. I was kind of hopeful for deep speech.
I was expecting either infernal or celestial, really, just based on like what's going on around here in this area.
As you all give careful look to the book, it doesn't appear to be a language. It seems to be
A cipher?
more of an arcane language. It's the language of spells and magic. It's something none of you could possibly read without going to, a college.
So basically, unless we're a wizard, we're fucked.
Pretty much.
The one time I played a character that didn't go to college.
But you said he's educated.
Unless any of
I mean,
you
what
have
college?
any way of knowing the language of magic, you
Well,
could
I'm not
read
a-
this book.
I'm not a warlock with eyes, the rune keeper, so
Yeah. Nope. Mine's like druids. Mine derives from nature, not books.
Very today. Well,
Dan is looking over at the book and wondering if he should just charbroil it.
Enforcer is gonna return to Josephus and kind of reluctantly hand the book back.
Yes. I'm gonna put it back on my back. Between me and my
Unfortunately, it would appear that none of us are capable of reading this language.
It's a necromancy book. Do we really need to read it? Just burn it.
No.
Considering the fact that Josephus wants to have the witch translate it, and I do not particularly feel like being on the receiving end of those claws.
I find it
Enforcer,
odd
do you really think I would attack you?
Not unless I seriously angered you, which would probably happen if I tried to destroy that book.
I would be annoyed and disappointed. But I don't want you to not do something I don't want you to do because I'm threatened. I'd prefer you do it because you don't, hate me.
It's not that I hate you, it's just that our goals don't necessarily align on every little thing. I, for one, would rather not have this witch ever see this book ever again.
Alright, then let's do that. Let's just find another nerd.
Yes, coming from the guy that casts magic to turn into animals.
Well, in theory, there are several different spells that can be used to translate languages, if not find an individual who... Oh.
Uh-oh.
I just lost.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
We
the
just
same
lost.
guy?
Well, we lost connection to the server.
Oh.
Yeah.
That means my internet's about to die.
Oh no. Shepherd,
Goodbye,
no!
Shepherd.
So,
Fair enough.
continue, as you will.
Now, perhaps after a bit of a rest, I could possibly get Blight to explain it to us.
At the very least, we could shove it in his face that we killed him. Or figure out if his
Like
soul's
a mobile.
actually dead or not. Actually, that would be very useful.
Technically, it wouldn't be him, it would be whatever residue of his essence remained within the... Looks over at the desiccated body. Remains.
Enforcer, stop trying to kill my vibes.
Zon, if you could leave the head relatively intact, that would be amazing.
I think it's a little late for that.
It is relatively intact. We haven't finished the cutting up yet. It's 12 hours long. We're only like an hour and a half into it.
I would say at this point it's been more like 2-3 hours maybe. Because, let's see here. I don't know, let's just say 2-3 hours, something like that. hour and a half or some shit. This doesn't seem right.
Oh god, I wonder. Oh no.
What?
I had a thought. I gotta look up how this spell works real quick.
What?
I gotta look up how Animate Dead works.
Oh, it works very effectively.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it just turns him into a zombie.
I just gotta figure out if
And I
it
don't
has
think
to
you
be
can-
a humanoid.
Yeah, that's the requirement.
Okay, medium or small. Okay, I can't. Okay. Okay, temptation is gone now.
Do you want a medium or small corpse? I can go get you one.
Listen,
I can get you one right here.
listen. If I could
you wanna
animate dead
go.
on, if I could animate dead on Blight, I would just bring Blight to the witch. Just be like, "Hey, look, I have tamed the dragon." Evil things that run through my head.
Oh, hey, cool. Shepherd's streaming.
Oh wow, look at that. Alright, so what are you doing?
Well, Enforcer's gonna go power down for 6 hours to get his full rest in.
I am helping to finish cut up the dragon, so I only get a short rest.
I get no rest at all.
Alright, so you're all just going to lay down and take a rest while you two finish up.
Don't mind me doing all the work while you lazy butts frickin' lay about.
I'm helping.
You're the one that wanted dragon pieces.
Enforcer gets on the dry land, just...
Alright, you all find a fairly comfortable, dry-ish area and begin resting while...
Even in my sleep, I am watching Zahn and Josephus judgingly.
Always watching you, Zasku. Always watching. Someone's
Waits
mic
for
is making
confirmation.
an NES file sound effect. Yeah, someone's mic is doing a little bit of a every now and again. I'm not sure who it is.
I don't hear it, so it might be mine.
Well, it's
I
not.
also
It's
don't hear
it's not
it.
happening anymore, so it's fine now. Anyway, you all begin resting while Zahn and Josephus finish carving up the dragon. The area around you seems fairly peaceful, yet still a little foreboding. Nothing seems to disturb you while you walk and rest. 12 hours go by. And it's now midday. No. Let's say you woke up at 8 o'clock. It's now
10 o'clock at night.
It would be like probably like
Or 8.
yeah, like 8 or 9 at night.
That is true. That is how time works. Yes.
It's dark again!
It is fairly dark, yes. You wake up from your rest. Fully well, those of you who took it, fairly refreshed.
So how are we going to transport all these bones?
We carry them.
Yeah, okay.
That was refreshing.
Oh, hey, you booted back up. Any firmware updates?
I suppose you could say that.
What the hell is firmware?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I am firm but worn.
Looks down at body with the bits of scratches and stuff.
Morning.
You mean anything?
Walks over here at a Blight's head.
So what are we doing?
Gloating over the dragon.
I mean, I figured that's what you two would do. Looks at Zahn and Josephus. Didn't think Enforcer would be part of that crew.
He wants to gloat to the dead dragon.
I'm not necessarily in it for gloating, but I do have questions for this creature.
Probably best to ask them before he was dead.
He was not exactly in a position to be answering questions at the time, considering he was trying to murder my friends.
And now that he is... Well, what's left of him is a corpse. Is
Look.
now the time to ask?
Look, it is obvious Enforcer is about to use necromancy. Let's just let him use necromancy.
What? What?
I'm very
Okay.
excited to see it.
It's
Just
It's not necromancy.
Actually,
If it is what it is, it actually is.
I'm not. He's not
Okay,
coming
then.
back to life. He's just.
That's the thing that always irked me is that
listen to
Yeah.
necromancy.
communing with spirits was considered necromancy when it could be a spiritual thing.
Well,
necromancy is kind of an
That's- yeah.
overarching thing in D&D because it not only includes like the animation, reanimation, or anything of that of the body, but also things that deal directly with the spirit. Because
Yeah,
you're
but
technically dealing
The
with
issue
dead.
is like even in universe, necromancy is always it has a negative connotation. So
Explicitly
Yeah,
taboo.
yeah, so
Except when a cleric or paladin does it, because why the fuck not?
yeah.
Or druids.
Anyways, do it, Enforcer. I want to see it happen.
All right, let's see if we can't pick your brain, Blight.
And I'm going to cast Speak with Dead on Blight's head.
Oh.
First, we gotta see if it even works.
that's what I was looking at actually.
Because it still has its mouth, because I asked them to keep his skull intact, but he cannot be undead.
But he wasn't.
Choose a corpse. Does a head count as a corpse?
Yes. It's not just the head. He's still got the rest of his body. Just a lot of
Well, you
parts have been taken away.
took the head off the body.
I hadn't done that yet.
Well, it's been 12 hours. You have done that.
Oh yeah.
It's also a DM ruling on like what constitutes a corpse that can be used on. Some DMs say that you can use on just head, others can't. I'll leave it up to DM discretion here.
It seems awful like one of those when does a corpse become a skeleton and not a corpse conversations.
Oh, well, a skeleton's always a corpse. It's just if it's a person or not.
As Enforcer lightly touches his holy symbol, then begins to chant a small prayer.
Fuck it, why not? Technically, a skull or head wouldn't be a corpse, but fuck it, why not? Alright, you touch the skull of Blight and channel your divine magics through the now kind of oozing, dripping skull. And it takes kind of this sharp inhale. the eyes glow this sinister dark green.
Huh, what do you know? This actually worked.
So the Forge God allows necromancy. Cool.
I mean, he's still technically dead. Anyways, before he starts getting snarky, I have 5 questions I can ask him. Let's start with a simple one. Alright, Blight, let's see if you're willing to monologue for us, shall we? Blight of Cryptbog. What is your relation with any arcane individuals in the area? Silence.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay.
If I'm silent doing these, it's just because I'm thinking about stuff.
Okay.
Maybe give him all 5 of your questions so he could.
Oh, please, no,
Like-
God, don't do that. That's so much
Okay.
thinking. Oh, God, please, no.
Can I ask one of the questions?
No,
Please.
no,
I think
Well,
we should. I think we should each get one.
no.
I have to intone the question to it, so if I feel that your question is necessarily one that can be useful.
Alright. Here's my question. Sup, bitch? Alright, now ask him.
Forcer just stares.
The Lady of the Swamp was a useful tool.
So Blight is under the impression that he is the mastermind here. Of course he would be. I don't know why I expected differently.
Are you thinking this or saying this? I hope you're thinking this.
Uh.
Well,
See, here's a problem. Enforcer thinks out loud.
Does a robot have an inner monologue?
Yes.
do androids dream of sheep? Or whatever the fuck that book's called.
Blight of Cryptbog, if she was a useful tool, what were you using her for?
Her powers would have allowed me to spread my lair further.
You were using a Tome of Necromancy to spread your lair?
Yes. Sometimes the simplest answer is just the easiest.
That's 3.
Enforcer just shaking his head at this, just.
So, did you get all the information you needed?
What did the witch get from your arrangement?
To live.
Ask him why he needs to expand his lair other than obvious wanting to control more land if there was any other reasons.
Ask him how it feels being dead.
I can show you if you want.
For what purpose were you trying to expand your lair?
I have lasted beyond civilizations, and civilizations more would I have lasted. To expand, to conquer.
And that was question number 5, so now the necromantic energy dissipates.
The eyes glow dim to the white, pale, present self.
Well, as Agent of Fauna, I hope you have good luck with that. I'm sorry to see what the witch meant by this wasn't the smartest dragon in the hatching.
Well, unless there's something else in this, do we want to investigate the rest of the swamp to see if there's anything else here? Because other than that, I think we just take the rest of this, what we're taking from this dragon, and just get back to the person who hired us.
How big is Blight's head?
Slightly bigger than Josephus.
Okay, so I could feasibly carry his head.
Slightly bigger might be an understatement. Josephus, how big are you?
I am 1 foot tall.
That was a bit of an understatement. About 3 feet long.
He has 3 Josephuses in length.
His head's like the size of a large tower computer, basically, or bigger.
Enforcer's gonna pick up Blight's head.
I think the Gator folk might enjoy this trophy.
Alright, but we get to keep the horns.
I believe that's an appropriate thing.
I am most certainly taking a scale or 2. I want to put
Oh,
it in
believe
my
me, I
rifle.
grabbed a bunch.
Points at the large pile of scales that Josephus is
And bones, yeah. Like, we are turning this shit into armor and weapons for us.
I'm going to eat dragon.
I'm just going to take a couple of scales so I can later have them inlaid into my gun.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking you have them inlaid into your armor.
Oh,
Wow.
speaking of your weapon, Elbon, if you
What?
wouldn't mind holding it out for a moment.
Sure. Unsling's rifle.
Enforcer's gonna reach out and
Stares questioningly.
Enforcer's gonna reach out and lightly touch one finger to the barrel as divine energy just shimmers up and down the length of the barrel.
There you go. This weapon now has certain properties.
It is now a +1 weapon.
Oh, joy. I have
Did
a
you take a
+1
level
rifle.
off Artificer?
No, that's a forged cleric thing.
God,
At the end of
That's right. I forgot.
Now I have to update my macro.
because I no longer have
Everyone is upset.
I no longer have to use it on my armor because now level 6 I just have the 20 AC.
Ultimately, I believe we are done here.
Let's go head back to Gropper.
There's still the writing on the pedestal.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Say what now? Say what now?
I thought I told you all this before we went looting.
You are a
Yeah,
very
but I
quiet
thought none of us
individual.
could read it.
I mean, I was the only one that saw it.
Show us the way, please.
Alright, lights a torch. Bump, 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 bump.
Hey, I'm gonna run my macro from my musket real quick just to make sure it worked.
No, don't shoot me.
Yes,
Bang.
shoot him. Shoot him.
It works.
It also now counts as magical for the purpose of bypassing resistance.
Okay. Yay. Fixed it. Awesome. I now have a +1. Now, is that like permanent?
At the end of every long rest, I have to reapply it, but
I'll just keep touching my toys.
I
thought you were about to go somewhere else for that.
Can you only do it to one thing?
this is my rifle, this is my gun, this one's for fighting, this one's for fun, and yeah, I can only do it to one thing every long rest.
Oh. So I say, you can do it to more than one. I got a crossbow, homie.
Actually, let me see what the actual writing on it is. while Shepard explains what we're looking at.
Because that definitely has more ammo than I have in my rifle. I need to go to town.
Everybody goes and stares longingly at the runes that Exil shows us.
All right. In the center of this room, there is a small black stone pedestal, similar to the stone of the skull you're currently inside of. It does have arcane runes and sigils running up the sides, down to the floor. It seems to be made specifically for this book.
Speaking from temple experience, would I have seen anything like this before and know its intended purpose with the book?
Make a religion check. Alright, with an 18, you look at the pedestal, you look at the arcane writings. The writings don't appear to be in any language that you're familiar with. And they don't appear to be religious, necessarily. You don't believe this pedestal was well, that's a little probably misdemeanor. The pedestal doesn't seem to be connected to any deity that you all aware of, or that is worshipped in any vast majority of the world. But it does seem to be some sort of ritual-esque pedestal with the book. You're just not sure what it does, or how to use it, or who it is to, if anybody.
There doesn't appear to be any religious connotations to this. However, it does seem like a place of focus.
Let's desecrate it.
You have very strange priorities, my small friend.
Do you not want to desecrate the necromantic altar?
Considering that just up that way there is an altar to a deity that I am not sure of, I would rather not piss off the gods.
I am actively trying to piss on the gods.
You're getting weirder, bud.
Well, then wait until we're out of the cave before you do so. Thank you very much.
It's not fun if it isn't a group effort. And he's gonna leave the cave at that point.
To be frank, it's not exactly a religious altar. It's... okay.
Also, you forget one of us can't piss.
Wait. You can't piss... Oh, wait, never mind. Surely there's some kind of fluid that goes through him.
I would think you'd want to keep that in.
Forcer's just gonna shake his head and then follow after everybody.
Hey, Hey, Jordan,
Zon, while we're on
CFJD,
the
thanks so much for the
subject,
raid.
Could
Welcome,
I see
everybody.
that soul gem that we obtained?
Sure. Hand that over to him. Also, ow. Sorry.
And make sure to click that
I'm
link.
gonna
Or hit the
take
refresh
the
button
soul
at the top.
gem,
That way you
and
count
I would
as a
like to
viewer.
try and cast Remove Curse on it.
I hope
Sorry,
you
my
enjoy
pink
the
eye's
show.
flaring
We
up.
are playing some D&D. They just defeated a dragon and are trying to find out what this book that the dragon was using to create undead legions is for. Alright, so you're casting Remove Curse on the book?
On the soul gem.
Oh, on the soul gem.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one we obtained from the first drowned horseman we fought.
Okay, that one. Okay. So the soul gem that had the scale attached to it. That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you take the soul gem. You cast the Remove Curse. Your divine magic swirl around the soul gem and the scale that it is affixed to. In the slight blue, purple, mostly purple hue that illuminated the soul gem, so that slowly trickles away. And now it is this slightly opaque crystal.
Rest in peace, dearly departed. Then Enforcer's gonna like cock his hand back like he's gonna throw the gem. Think about it for a second, and then
Maximus
pocket
5,
it.
thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the flock. Kaolo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the flock.
So, everybody hang back to the gator, people.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Everyone grab as much dragon as you can hold. Do just that.
Scales and bones, people. Scales and bones.
And y'all go
This is one of
give
the weirder
Jordan
things
a
I've ever
check
been asked
out.
to
See
carry.
what they're all
I'm gonna
about.
fill my backpack with scales.
We can use it to augment our armor and our weapons.
I'm gonna eat it.
Bonds him.
Just think of it as groceries.
Oh, I do.
I was talking to Enforcer.
There's a part of me that is deeply disturbed that we're discussing the parts of a living sentient creature as groceries.
It ain't
Wanna
living
eat
or
cow?
sentient anymore.
I mean,
When you had it not...
cows,
eaten
chickens,
the
and
cow's
pigs are
body.
living sentient creatures, but everybody still eats them.
Enforcer's kind of looking over at Blight's corpse, remembering the answers from the dragon, and there's just like this weird metallic scoffing sound that comes from deep within Enforcer.
I suppose sentient is something of a questionable sense.
A misnomer.
Yes.
I don't know what that's supposed to be all about, but... Listen, before you were a metal guy, did you have an actual body, or do you not remember?
This is a long and complicated answer for a simple question.
Well,
Wait.
it's really could just yes or no. Do you remember having an actual fleshy body, or did you never have one?
Enforcer kind of locks up, and it's just like,
The
So yes
problem
or no?
is the problem is where who was and who is separate and becomes.
Well, I'm wondering, do you remember the taste of beef?
Not insofar as you most likely enjoy it.
Never mind then.
He remembers eating it, he just doesn't remember what it actually tastes like, probably.
I remember someone eating it.
Oh, that's normal. So when you think of it as groceries, it's just like you went to the butcher, only this is fresh.
Plus, don't even think about it as groceries, think of it as just bulk material. I mean, we're not taking any of the meat, we're just taking the bones and scales.
I'm going to produce my Firefly Lantern Are any of them still alive?
You did poke holes in it.
I did poke holes in it, but it's been like an entire day.
You poked holes through a glass lantern?
No, they don't. They don't have tops that are freaking
Metal.
Yes, but it has to have airflow for the flame to keep going.
Well, yeah.
Well, it does have holes in it, so that
Yeah,
oxygen's not the issue. I'm thinking, have they starved to death?
It's been
It's been a day. A day and a
It's been
half.
a day.
It's been a day.
You got there and you arrived on the island where you.
Oh wait,
collected
nope.
them
It is 2 days.
at nighttime. You slept daytime. It's nighttime again. So yeah, 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, something like that. Close enough. But anyway, you looked at the lantern. There are a few casualties, but there are a few still, maintaining life and scurrying about.
Oh, thank fuck. Sorry about that. Oh, I know you can't understand me. Me being a druid, do I know this is an area conducive to fireflies?
We found them here.
I found them somewhere else. Would they
Somewhere
prosper
a little
here?
further away from deadly acid water.
With your knowledge, being a druid, this entire area is very acidic. Since the slaying of the dragon, the area has still maintained that kind of acidity. The trees and the grasses this area have either been singed or burned with acidic breath. Only the hardiest of plants have managed to survive. The animals that you have seen around this area have been of the reptilian variety, as well as large insects, small insects as well. Many biting insects. Which brings me to this. This entire time you've all been here, all of you have been getting ransacked by just biting insects, except for Enforcer, because, metal.
Because scaled.
Oh, they've gotten through that, your scales as well. The insects are very aggressive.
Fellas, we
I
gotta
just
get out of
I
here.
just wreath myself in lightning in that case.
Fellas, we gotta get
Portable
out
bug
of here
snapper.
so that I can feed my fireflies. I feel very bad that I forgot about them.
And
And
let's
then
go.
I'm immediately gonna start marching to more hospitable lands.
Stripe Blight's body to my back and cast light on my shield. Or Stripe's head, I should say. Or bleh! Blight's head, strap to back.
I feel your pain.
He'll get it one of these days.
I feel your pain.
Oh my god, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever had to deal with.
Just welcome to any other fucking day of my life. Alright, so who all is carrying what? So, because you have a lot of materials to carry. Assuming you're taking all of the chests. Is anyone grab the chests? Is anyone taking the chests?
I know we're taking the 15 satchels of gems
And I know we're taking the 1,000 gold.
Okay.
and 1,000 gold.
I think the
I can
bust.
hold on to those. Don't.
I'm
Yeah.
carrying about 100 pounds of scales.
I thought you were
That
carrying
is-
bone to eat.
I also have a bone. I only need the one.
Has to check
So
strength
who's
mod.
carrying the 1,000 gold right now?
I think we split that up between the 5 of us.
For most purposes, I consider gold to just be negligible weight, so you don't really need to worry about the weight of the gold. It's mostly the weight of everything else. The furs and cloaks and all that weigh about 15 pounds. They're not very heavy. The busts in total, because there was 2 stones, 1 wood, and 1 bone, so the 2 stones weigh about 15 each, so 30. We'll just round it up to like 45 pounds together, with the bone and the wood.
I assumed we were leaving the busts and the furs behind because we don't really need them.
Well, the furs
Yeah.
are going to be quite expensive. They're very valuable. These are like cloaks and made for.
Okay,
like,
then we take the furs,
Yeah.
but the busts, I don't give a shit about.
the busts are up to
Yeah.
you. It's whatever you want. The cloaks, I'm just
how-
telling you, are very valuable. considering.
How heavy is this thick skulled dragon's head?
The head, I'd say maybe 20 pounds. It's very big. And it's robust.
Okay, I can carry another 74 pounds before I start getting out of hand.
Okay, and I gave you weights for the bones. Did I give you weights for the dragon scales? Because I gave you the bones and weight, so... Did I give
How much were all the furs combined?
Well, you don't know. You haven't appraised it yet. I'm just telling you now that they're going to be...
No, the weight.
Oh, the weight.
Yes.
God, what did I just say? I think I said...
45 pounds, I believe, for the busts and the furs.
Well, no, that was separate. 45 was just the busts.
Okay.
Altogether. The furs, I think I said 15 pounds. Because they're not heavy. They're just,
Bulky.
I'll take the furs.
The gems altogether, it's not going to be that much. Maybe 10 pounds. Maybe not even that. Probably like 5 pounds just for the 15 bags.
I'll store those in my shell.
And then the items that you got, just, rings, consider that negligible. The gauntlets, they're all metal, so maybe like 5 pounds together. The dagger, whatever a dagger weighs, I don't
1
remember.
pound.
1 pound, so 1 pound for a dagger. And that was all for those items. The bones, I give you the weight too. The scales, I don't remember if I gave you a weight. You have scales and skin, so... And you did ruin some of the skin, so we'll say you got like 20 pounds of skin and scales together.
Alright, I can take those, so I'll carry the skins and scales.
You taking the chest with you? Because the chest also had weight.
No.
Okay.
I can leave. I can give a shit about the chest that I busted open with an axe.
That's true.
And how heavy were the bones? Because I still got 54 pounds I can carry before I have problems.
I'm
got
well
that written
within my
down.
carry.
That's going to be where most of the weight is, I think, is the bone.
Most of the weight is on the bones. Anybody write that down? I told you last time. Somebody write it down. The weight of the bones. I gave it to you in weight.
Give me 1 second. 50 pounds of dragon bones.
Okay.
Oh,
50
cool.
pounds.
I'll grab the bones too, and I'm still good.
So you're basically our pack mule and carrying
He's
everything.
Skyriming this. He's just shoving everything in
Yes,
his
he
pockets
is.
and they just disappear.
Hey, the Forge God, he's off.
One of these days I'm going to be like, okay, how are you carrying this? You got the weight, but how are you carrying this? One of these days I'm going to do it. It just won't
And
be
then they're
today.
just going to be like, I don't know.
We rope it to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Well,
just...
that was pretty much what I was thinking. Is like for like the stuff that isn't loose, like the scales, obviously go into the backpack so that they don't scatter around, and then I can use my 50 feet of rope to tie the bones and the skins to me.
That works out.
On your tracking, you got 15 satchels of gems.
I got them, yep.
Awesome. I got the 5 sets of pelts.
Okay, so let me add this shit to my inventory so I remember that I have it.
Yep. Remember, add it to your inventory. Oh, it doesn't exist.
Or add it to the notes of your token, which is what I do.
Either works.
Yeah,
Both
that's what I've taken to doing as well.
Just gonna list it as dragon bones. How many? Many.
One could say we got them in bulk.
I ordered it in bulk. I went to Costco. Alright, so you got
You
everything.
could say we met with a wholesaler.
Oh no!
I hate it. Alright,
You could
so
say. You could also say we got them at a fire sale.
Just liquidating prices.
the vendor was a little
Hey.
toxic. Alright, you gather up everything you wish to take with you, and you begin to set forth. Going back to grapple, yes?
Yes, so we can go over to the Gatorful Village. Okay, so I took the bones, the scales and skins, and there was one other thing I took. What was it?
The skull.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Light skull.
Alright, so you begin to march back. Let's see. Let me just... As you do so, you leave this acidic land behind, going to more appealing land, whatever that may be, considering you are in a swamp. You do not see the traces of any more trolls. The Gator folk have since left. And you see no signs of any more dragon activity. Continue marching through the murky waters, the heavy mud, until eventually you see the rowboat in sight. It is currently shifting a position that is different from when you last saw it. It is knocked over on its side, and there is no sign of grapple.
Gropper, no! I sprint forward to the boat.
Alright. You sprint forward.
Investigation!
Alright.
Gropper, no!
Oh god.
I'm gonna run forward and give whoever does their investigation check assistance with it.
I'm gonna release the fireflies back into whatever place looks like they would eat.
This is investigation check?
Alright, well, let me get you all set up. Alright, so it is
you might
dark.
want to remove your dropper token.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. I forgot he was, still invisible to y'all. Yeah, so you rush back, finding the boat. It is currently lopsided. Make me an investigation check to try and look for grapple.
Help action on that, so.
I'll roll again then.
Alright, you rush up.
Are you, old man?
You look for grapple. You look under one of the stools, lack of a better word, and you see him. He is currently huddled in, has his spear holding, and he looks up to you. Shush. Megan.
Oh, he's fishing.
Come. Hi.
What? Oh,
Get in.
I do it.
Mage hand.
Shit, where'd everyone go?
Mage hand grabs him by the scruff of his neck and pulls him over.
I'm gonna clap the light out.
Alright, you clap the
What
light
about
out.
Uwu Frog?
You all
He's the
hide.
frog. They're normal to the swamp.
I'll go get the frog.
stay down, stay down.
And you
Robert,
hear
what are we hiding from?
a low grumble. And Josephus, you run out into the opening, and you see 3 large serpentine-like heads lift out of the water.
Look,
and
Hydra.
begin scanning.
Oh.
Just over the
how big is
boat. The heads themselves are about the size of you, and they're on these long necks that seem to be dripping with algae and water. I don't believe you have dark vision, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do. Oh, that's right. You're fucking
It's
out.
in
Of
90
course you do.
feet.
Yeah, Josephus and Elbon have dark vision. The rest of us are like, what's going on?
Oh, it's dark?
It is dark. Yes, it's nighttime.
Oh, shit!
May I react to them?
If you would like to.
Okay. I'm gonna steer one of the heads down.
Oh, okay. You begin staring one that has down and it looks directly at you. I need you all to snap the grid.
Oh god.
You motherfucker.
Well, let's get the fight starts. Let's see. Bitch, you better start running. And then I'm going to cast Enlarge Person and turn into...
Alright.
It's in the water, you numbnuts.
Alright.
Wait for
You
it.
you stare the head down, and as it looks back at you, it's going to lunge forward as you begin casting, so... Or lodge. So this is going to happen
I also
simultaneously until we roll for initiative, which is coming up right after this. What do you want to say?
do I also get my wild shape off, or just Enlarge Person?
I think this is gonna be the top of initiative to see what hits first.
Yeah, that would actually be the more appropriate way to do it, to see who gets off faster. So just roll
Because
initiative.
it's not technically a sneak round, so it'll be whoever gets fastest.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get all the sneak attack.
Yay, we're fighting a Hydra in the swamp. Oh joy.
In the dark.
Just stay away from me, because I'm gonna need light to fight this.
Oh yeah, you're not the only one. So
Oh,
does the
Jesus
frickin'
Christ.
the turtle and the dragonborn.
Alright, so...
I can take care of myself.
Oh.
alright, so...
Oh wow.
But I'm saying you can't see shit though.
I can
it's
cast
the
dark vision on
blasting.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Josephus,
Boom.
you do go first.
Do you want me to go ahead and change out tokens, or wait till my turn?
Well, this is all happening simultaneously. This is going to be like, this is what happens, and then we get into it. So,
Okay, cool.
so
Yeah, because the rest of us don't see what's going on. Just suddenly you're staring off into the distance
Yeah.
and just...
So, to give everyone a little bit more of an idea, because it's kind of difficult to do with the tokens, the boat is currently killed over on its side, so it's not sitting on its...
Oh no!
What?
Giant snake in the water or on the land?
I forgot you could turn into that.
So yeah, so it's not on the bottom of the boat, it's currently killed over on its side, and you're all kind of squished in.
It's a wall.
Is the bottom of the boat facing the water?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I understood that.
Alright, so you cast Enlarge Person. You turn into a giant snake.
A colossal snake.
Oh, well, it says giant.
It says giant, but my actual size is gargantuan.
Just this massive fuck snake.
It is literally 62 feet long.
The snake to end all snakes.
Exactly.
You're my
Behold.
armchair.
Josephus's true form.
Snake
I'm a
v.
snake.
snake.
I'm a
Snake
snake.
versus Hydra.
Snake. I'm a snake.
Alright, so that's your action to cast Enlarge, your bonus action to snake.
Yes.
Kaiju fight, everyone.
Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Alright. Let me just go ahead and show you what you're facing down. There you go.
The Hydra.
That bitch ain't even.
Oh!
Is that an
Oh!
undead Hydra?
Oh!
Holy shit, that's actually terrifying. I love it.
Who knows?
You better do your super thingy.
Yeah, I'm a size larger.
Yeah, you're
Correct,
one size
bitch.
larger.
Do I have lightning bolt? Let me check.
Alright, so the Hydra
Oh, hey,
is
it's in the
going
water,
to...
too.
As
I do not have lightning bolt.
As it begins to lunge forward, you
Oh, that's
shift
right,
into this massive snake that dwarfs even it.
Undead Hydra, that's just disgusting.
Let's see if it hits.
Oh, damn.
19,
Yes?
19,
Yes?
9, and 15.
Yes,
The
yes,
nine
no,
misses.
yes.
Alright, so
329 damage.
you see 3 heads strike down. 2, 3, 4, and then a 4th one shoots up out of the water and bites onto you. One pierces, well, bites down onto your scaled flesh, but can't break your scales to deal you any damage. So you take a total of 23, 29 damage. All piercing.
Piercing. Interesting. I am not.
I
resistant to
hate
that.
everything about this.
Is it still in the water?
I'm gonna assume so, since one of the heads shot out of the water.
Yeah, sorry. In my head, I answered you, and then out loud, I actually didn't. So, yes, it is. Most of it is kind of out of the water. Its legs are still kind of sitting in it.
Guess who
I
has
hate
no
everything
sorcerer
about this.
points and no 3rd level spells and 1 2nd level spell?
Who knows?
Puts on Crusader hat. Time to do cleric things.
All right. Exil.
Can I see it, or can I still not see it? 'Cause
You're
it's, like,
under the
far from
boat,
me.
but you see these 4 heads lunge over the boat and begin biting onto this now large snake, well, colossal snake in front of you.
Okay.
But you don't have dark vision, so
Yeah.
disadvantage and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Can we, seeing as it's above us, quick question for the DM before you go, Excel. Is it outlined by the stars and that we can roughly see the shape of its necks?
Vaguely. You can kind of get a vague idea of where it is.
Okay, I was just curious.
All of your attacks that deal, attack rolls still have a disadvantage unless you have dark vision, I believe.
right there.
I'll get this dealt with momentarily. I'm just at the end of the line, which is a good place for me to be.
Yeah, you're at the end of the line. I'm at the end of the line. I rolled so bad, man. So bad.
I guess just to start off, I will use my breath weapon in which I see the necks coming from. So,
Alright, so you kind of just look up, aim for one of the necks, and this chain lightning shoots from your mouth. Alright, dex save. Let me double check some stuff. It's been a while since I looked at this token, so I need to look at all this different shit. Let's see.
Takes 4 damage then.
I believe it might be save will suck.
Nope, it says
And
on
have
the
as
thing
much as
itself.
okay, that's right.
It's half,
Yep, okay, cool.
but it's in water.
The neck isn't.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying.
Let's see. Yep, okay.
Of all the things I was prepared to deal with today, an undead Hydra was not on that list.
Let me double check.
Hey,
this.
Josephus,
The snake looks at you.
could you do me a favor and move 1 square in any direction?
I rattle my tail.
Well, not any direction, but
Oh my.
either 1 square back or 1 square. No, you son of a bitch.
Any direction.
He's so much
it's-
bigger than you. You can move through him. You do know that.
It's completely true.
Yeah, but
He's like
every time
2
I
or
try to
3
go get my
sizes.
token, every time I go
Oh.
get my
Oh,
token,
hold on.
Oh, okay.
I can fix that. Hold on.
there.
Nope. You moved it before I could fix it. Quit moving it. I see you moving it.
Fine, I fixed it.
Yeah, put me on the bottom, daddy.
That's what I was trying to do, and then people kept moving
Oh
it.
God, you're making this weird.
I'm sorry.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. I did that joke first session. You told me it was too soon. We're like 7 sessions in. I can do it now.
See, I was gonna say touch my toys, daddy, but that didn't go out.
Why is this the group I have to be not playing my bard in?
Alright, so you look up. The lightning zaps the neck. Just ever so slightly. Anything else? That was your action.
Yep. Thinking.
Get on my head.
Yeah, bonus action. Have movement
I wanna
if you
get-
wish.
I want to get on your head, but the thing is, when you start attacking, biting, I feel like I'm gonna fall off.
Don't ride me.
Ride me!
You know what?
gonna let that one go because that one was too easy to make the joke for.
It's a little too easy. It's also from a children's movie, so you know, what's that?
If I move from here, will he get an attack of opportunity or no?
Assuming he hit me, he has reach, so you're at least safe there.
But isn't he currently biting onto you with 3 of his 4 heads and trying to bite you with the 4th?
No, it bit, and you know,
Retract.
he's not grappled and he's not restrained, so no, the head's
Okay.
okay. Move
Hydra
around.
things.
No, yeah, I'll ride the giant snake. I will use my shadow step as a bonus action to appear on top of the snake's head.
Hey, look, another person with Misty Step.
That might be a little too far. Oh wait, you missed. You said never mind.
What is going on in the darkness?
To an
I don't
Oh,
understand.
hold on. It's to an unoccupied space, you can see. You can actually
Oh,
do
never
that.
mind. Alright, then I'll just climb up him.
Alright, so climbing a creature is considered difficult terrain, and you need to make an athletics check to, you know, try and do so.
Got it.
He's a big old snack.
Snicker snake.
Snap, slippery snap.
If that thing goes stealthy, I'm gonna be terrified, okay?
I can go stealthy.
Well, hold on. I believe it's actually considered a grapple check, so I think that's how it works. I believe it's considered a grapple check.
Is it?
I think so. That's how we ruled it in the past with you climbing on that fucking kraken. There's actually a rule for it. and I
Okay,
think
well,
it
but
is-
the kraken was a unwilling.
Yeah, that's
thing. I
what
thought it
I'm.
would be a willing mount.
Yeah, that's why I'm debating if you actually need to make the check to, you know, climb on somebody. That is willing. I don't think so, actually.
I think it's just a DC 10 then.
If maybe. If I'll say, let's say since he's a willing creature, it'll be fine then.
Oh yeah.
Still difficult terrain to get up there though, but you know you got the movement, so.
Yep.
So is that where you would like to be? Because
Uh,
remember, that's not actually where his head probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably right here because I'm pissing at the thing. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Just like there you said it like that. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
that-
I'll just end my turn on top of the snake's head.
Alrighty. You climb up onto the colossal snake's head. You're now riding a colossal snake. Anything else?
Exildra's your kaiju rider.
You do still have your bonus action, so
Yeah. I can't really see it, so
well, you can see it. You just have this vague outline of a massive creature trying to take you.
You're seeing the black void where it is outlined
Yeah.
by the stars. but
See a
not
black
enough-
void outlined by an even big old black void called darkness.
I'll just wait for Enforcer to lighten up the place.
Alright, cool.
Bad news. I've lost my dark vision. Good
Also,
news. I have
You-
blind sight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, blind sight, because you're a snake.
Yeah.
Is your growth concentration? I believe so. right?
Yes. Oh yeah, I should probably roll those, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe. Might want to do that.
Whoop, wrong thing. Saving throw. Nope, wrong thing. Saving throw. Strength and Constitution.
So,
Nope. I am a warcaster. We're good.
alright, so well, you need to make
Two more.
1, 2, 3. You need to make 3. DC 10 for all of them, because it
Yes.
was less than 10.
Boop. I still have advantage.
Thank God you have Warcaster.
Yep. Yeah. This feed's paying dividends.
It really does. It's so good.
Be good.
Alright. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, natural 20. So yeah,
Amazing.
that works. Okay. Yep. Still big. Still a big snake. Alright. Elbin.
Yay! Okay.
Well, then 4.
So I'm gonna go and measure.
So
I should be able to reach here, right?
Reach there.
25 feet.
25 feet. Moving through people is considered difficult. You could do it, yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go there.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take my first shot.
And you do disregard partial cover, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm also invisible.
Yep, so you have advantage. So cool. Yeah, so 29 hits. Cool.
Okay, sneak attack.
Wait, is 29 not a crit?
No.
Yeah, he rolled 18.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
Because he
Plus
now has a
11
+1
to hit.
weapon.
Plus 11.
Alright, cool.
I really don't even know where the fuck it's coming from, but
Yeah, like at level 6, there's no way you should have a plus 11 to anything.
So I initially have a plus 10, but then because he touched my gun, I have a plus 11. 'cause it
I
gave
know.
me
Where
a
does the plus 10 come from?
Proficiency,
Archery, fighting feat,
archery, and
and dexterity.
very high dexterity.
So your dexterity is what? Plus 6, right?
No, it's plus 5.
Plus 5, and then proficiency is what? Plus
Plus
3? So that's
And then-
8.
And then +2 from archery,
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
+1 from +1 weapon.
Okay.
It checks out. It scares me.
and I
but it checks
believe
out.
archery just says range attacks. It doesn't say bows and shit, right?
Yeah,
Ranged
it's just
weapon.
ranged weapons.
Any attack with a ranged weapon is a plus 2 to hit and damage.
Well, yeah, because if it didn't say that, then you would be fucking over people who use crossbows.
Yeah.
Well, crossbow I would consider part of archery. It's guns.
It's a ranged weapon attack.
I don't.
Or
think
slings.
I don't think it adds the +2 to the damage. I think it's just to the attack.
Oh yeah, it's just the attack, my bad. Either way, that's 11 plus 5. Because
16.
of sneak attack. Bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and Hunter's
Hey
Mark.
guys, I hope you have a shingle. Thanks, Jordan.
And you have Dread Ambusher attack as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. And Hunter's Mark doesn't cost a bonus action or anything like that, right? You can just make it, I believe so.
It is a
Kinda
It's
like-
a bonus action.
Oh, it is a bonus action?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
well,
why I
that,
did it for my Dread Ambusher shot.
okay, that's why you're not doing it. Okay.
Which would also have the +1 as well.
Well,
I didn't make that one plus 1.
Well, if you cast Hunter's Mark, you can't do the Dread Ambush with it because both cost a bonus action.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh well. I already cast it, so he's Hunter's Marked. Whatever, it's fine. I did 16 points of damage. I'm happy with it.
No, it's Dread Ambusher is if you take the attack action on your first turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action.
Oh, okay. Oh, well then you gotta do it before you cast the bonus action then anyway. 'Cause-
Okay.
yeah.
I just won't do Hunter's Mark damage for this shot then.
Yeah.
Ambusher shot.
Jesus fucking
Well then.
Christ.
And then +1 from the weapon enchantment.
Oh, is that already calculated?
No,
Inci-
he
No,
didn't
it's
choose the
not.
Dread Ambush one.
But I'm still invisible,
Yeah. So you got the crit.
so I critted, so I
Yeah.
don't need the other +1.
Well, you get the +1 anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that does plus 6 extra damage, or
Yeah, so it would do
6
6.
total.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
There we go. Yay.
so 22 damage. That's pretty good.
And now I gotta try and find Hunter's Mark on this fucker.
Oh, I think I know where it is.
Anything else?
Now I've gotta go and put my concentration thing on. There we go. Now I'm just gonna chill here invisible like.
Coolio. Josephus.
Nick!
Nick.
I can't move back.
Does that mean yeah, okay, yeah. I was about to say, I think he was with you.
I'm going to coil around the Hydra. Let's see, where's my coil attack? 16. Is that hit?
16 hits.
Fantastic. All 62 feet of me, just like in a as fast as something as big as me can move, coils around this huge creature, and then tightens down on it immensely. Let's see.
It's just a kaiju battle.
Oh shit! Is that rolling right? That is rolling right. Yep, 19 damage.
2 people
and-
on it. We've already done fucking 40 damage to this damn thing. What the fuck?
And it is now grappled and restrained.
Don't forget your 1d4.
You're right, Mr. DM. Boop. 22 damage.
44 damage in 2 people's turns. What the fuck?
Welcome to level 6.
But yeah, now it is grappled and restrained. Then I will lower my head down so that Excel is in prime monk punching
Hold on.
range.
How much damage did you do last time?
22.
22? Okay. And you just did also 22? Wow, okay.
Yes. Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
Alrighty.
This is a Hydra.
Nice.
You wrap around the Hydra and begin slowly crushing it. You hear bones snap, its skin begins sloughing off.
Ew.
Anything else?
And then I will lower my head to get excellent prime punching range and end my turn.
Ah, yes, prime.
We put-
punching.
Since he's actually coiled around him, can we put the snake token underneath the Hydra token so like they're up? Because would they be occupying the same space?
No.
Mechanically, I am standing right here, but
Okay.
don't worry about that.
Mechanically, standing around it though. Snake is grappled. Is it restrained as well?
It is
Yes.
restrained.
Because giant snake things.
So yeah, now all attacks against it have advantage.
And since we're in the dark and I can't see, I already have disadvantage, so I just hit like normal.
It balances out.
Pretty much.
But you also made it so I can't cast Chromatic Orb at its body in the water and frickin' fry it with electricity.
Oh god, I really don't like that. That just covers up the whole picture.
Wait, why can't you do that?
Because then it would fry you.
Not mechanically.
Yes, mechanically.
Is it an AoE spell?
No, but it's hitting the water and frying him.
Mechanically speaking, Josephus is not in the water.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Mechanically speaking, grappled and restrained, if one target gets hit by anything, the other target doesn't necessarily get hit by it. Real world, physics, if you electrocute one person, the other person's probably going to get electrocuted. But mechanically, we don't do that.
Magic!
I end my turn.
Zahn.
Uh, Enforcer's turn. That missed.
Rip.
I'm muted. I was muted and I was talking. I think I muted myself to talk, which is kind of stupid. Anywho, that does miss. But you'll need to move to do that because you are inside of a boat and you actually don't have vision on it. There you go. That also gives a little bit of cover, so you might want to move like over here. That works. Yeah, that works.
Be right back. I gotta get more tissues.
I feel that pain. Enforcer!
Alright, so first I need to ask, so moving through an allied token is difficult terrain, you said?
Yes.
Alright, what if I skirt around the edge of Snake Boy here?
Define skirt around the edge.
Like if I went here and then like moved down.
So you could move here, kind of just fine, but you're in the boat, so you really can't see it. Moving through this direction, you would be moving through Josephus' space, and that does give you difficult terrain. As long as you move around his token, it'll be fine. You won't get difficult
It's still
terrain.
kind of difficult terrain if he's like two sizes smaller.
I think that's why it's difficult terrain.
Well, that allows you to stay. I believe that allows you to stay in the same space.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I actually need to double check. I read this every time. I always read it because it always comes up, and I always forget it.
So I can get about here.
Movement and position. There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna apologize, Elvin. I have to expose you temporarily. So I get over here just because there's this giant mass of something in front of me.
Oh yeah, hit me.
And I'm gonna cast light on my shield. So I can see what's going on and then just go, what in Fauna's name?
I mean, I wouldn't be outed because you're pointing it at him.
Elbin, move back. Not your turn.
I say I out you because the way light spell is
Light works in
described,
a
it's
radius.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
radius thing, so
nice.
you're temporarily exposed, but I think you're okay for the moment.
If you move up here, I think you'll be safe, though. Up this way.
Yeah, just kind of up there.
Yeah, when you move
But
on.
that way I can expose giant snake fighting the undead Hydra. Look up, very, very, like, carefully see Exil just standing on the giant snake's head and go, oh, that must be Josephus.
Yeah, so... Alright, so you're casting light?
Yeah, I cast light on my shield as my action.
Alright, cool. Cast light on your shield. So... Same area as a torch, right? So 20 feet...
Yeah, 20 feet
light,
bright,
20 feet
20
down.
dim.
It's just... My fucking phone ain't loading, so I can't actually look at the rules. Basic light source. Light source doesn't ever actually fucking work. Generic doesn't also... What? Fuck. 20 feet from you, it's dim light. Got it. 40 feet from you, it's dim light. So the snake is in dim light. Not the snake.
It's in
the Hydra.
The Hydra,
Yeah, the
the
Hydra's
corner
in
of the
dim light.
Hydra is in bright light.
Yeah, that little corner. There's also a snake in between y'all, so...
Well, I also don't intend to stand here the entire time, so I'll get closer
Yeah.
here in a second. But...
The snake is
Yep.
in... Not the snake. The fucking Hydra is in dim light for most part of everything. Alright, cool. Anything else?
I realize that this is a place of undead, but this is getting ridiculous.
And I'm going to, as my bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh my god.
And that hits.
I'm gonna place it... If I can get my freaking mouse to work correctly. Right there.
Well, I didn't see it. Cool. We need to make you
I
a token
summon
for
the Runed Hammer and just smack it with...
All of a sudden, you just see a ruined hammer appear in the sky above one of the heads, and it just falls Mjolnir style down into the head and just smashes it into the ground.
And that will be the end of my turn.
that. I found the rule, and it ain't fucking loading. So, don't know. I don't know if you can move there. I don't know if you can move through the space freely. Guys, I can't load the rule. So, we're just gonna go with this. Alrighty. Hey, it's finally the Hydrostone again.
When is it Gropper's turn?
Never, because he's a non-combatant.
Well, I was expecting him to get the fuck out the boat
Well-
and run away.
At least the Hydra is grappled and restrained by the giant kaiju snake.
You know what? That's a good point, actually.
Because hiding it only works so long as the fact that it knows there's nothing there.
Are you fucking shitting me? He rolled a 1. Oh, I forgot. I hit him. He's low. He rolled a 1. What the hell?
To break the grapple is a DC 16.
Know how else I break a grapple?
By hitting me enough to break my form.
Yes.
But he also has disadvantage on all of those attacks, so...
Also true?
Fingers crossed?
Yeah, okay. Doesn't actually say that it cannot get disadvantage on attacks with its heads. I was kind of hoping that with multiple heads, they'd help each other out, like a pseudo pack tactics. Oh, that would've been fucked up. I should have gave it that. Oh, that would've been fucked. Oh,
Well,
I won't do that next time.
we have now written Hydra campaign for Shepard. This is good.
Hydra mechanics. Hydra gets pack tactics with itself. Right.
I wonder if I can find a baby Hydra and make it my pet somewhere.
Each head should have its own turn.
Now we're kind of fucked.
They each get X amount of movement. Anyways, bite me!
I am. I'm going to bite you.
Miss!
Alright, well, hold on. I actually don't know his AC, so...
It is 12.
Alright,
Hit.
and these... Alright. Alright, hold on. 'cause
Were these rolls
these
with
are-
disadvantage already?
They were not, which is what I was
Oh.
about to get into.
Okay.
Everybody relax.
I know, like, seriously, calm down, guys. Come on. Alright, so they all at disadvantage. So I'm going to roll again, and they'll be, respective. I was going to say, but I should have said before, I was going to say that these would be with disadvantage. And just use these 4 and then use the next 2 as the next 2. But I didn't, so it's walking like this. Alright, so the first one is a 15. The second one is an 11. The next one is an 11. And the last one is a 26.
So
Missed
2 out of 4.
hits.
Yep, so 2 out of 4. So you take
Take that.
13 plus 11.
Alright.
Well,
24 damage.
24
Me
damage.
still good.
Still good. We still good, fam?
Me still good, fam. I got 7 more temp health.
I think that's, what, 2 Constitution saving throws, right?
It is.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, non-intelligence. Uh-oh.
You have advantage.
Tester?
Yep, I'm warcasting. I lose it.
So you're now, what, huge?
I'm only huge now.
Well, ugly, you're still the same size, so you can still grapple it.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. I was gonna say, hold on, because there is actually, I believe, stipulation for constriction. I believe it's like a large or smaller creature can be grappled or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, isn't it
that's
up
huge.
to one creature, one size larger than you can be grappled by you anyways?
Well, yeah,
Yes, but we're talking about specifically the
Yeah.
attack.
specifically
Yeah,
this
Alright.
attack.
Some attacks have a specific thing that has to be a certain size.
A lot of
Yeah,
beasts have
It
like.
just says one creature.
Oh, it just says one creature. It doesn't say size.
Yep.
of it?
Yeah, for the
Nope,
giant
no
constrictor
size.
snake, it's just one creature.
Oh, well, good.
So no more grapple rules. Cool.
Cool.
I like this.
I like how it's a giant constrictor snake and you gave it a fucking rattle.
And hold up, I never said the tail was a rattle. I said I rattled my tail.
Oh my god. Alright, you're pulling that little I'm a fake fucking rattlesnake gag. I see what you're doing.
Yes.
Alright, grapple. Grapple's just gonna hide. He doesn't have a macro.
Stay safe, Gropper. Let the heroes take care of the monstrosity.
I guess the website ain't working no more. Don't say the website. before anyone says it, it is dark, so I believe he has advantage on the dark. I believe everyone has advantage on stealth in the dark. Okay, well, 14.
I have blind sight.
Well, you know where grapple is.
I see grappler.
I see grapple.
It's less that you see him and more that you can just feel him.
You can taste his heat.
I sense
I can
him.
feel.
I sense his presence.
He is among us.
Alright, Exel.
Amongst.
Among us.
Alright. First attack. Just gonna start doing my monk shit.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
First one.
Starts bapping Hydra rapidly.
Oh! That's a critical hit.
Oh. Man, all the critical damage has just been a 1.
21 damage. That's still nice.
Yeah, but it's the fact that both crits rolled 1s.
Well, and that's still just his main attacks. He hasn't even done his bonus action yet.
This is monk shit.
Oh, you get extra attack at this level? Last
Yep.
level, probably.
Level 5, yep.
Oh, thought so. Alright, so.
So because of monk bullshittery, he can technically attack 4 times.
Yep.
Bonus action, yeah. Attack.
Yep.
And bonus action attack gives you 2 attacks.
If he spends key, but yeah.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah.
spend key. I think you have to spend key to do
Yeah,
that
you
bonus
do.
action.
No,
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows is for another attack.
I think it's by base they can do 1 extra as a bonus action, but spending a key allows them to do 2 as a bonus.
Confirm.
Quickly has to go look up monk.
I don't,
Yep.
I feel like I've looked it up and I didn't actually see that.
Yes, so martial arts by base. When you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon, you can make an unarmed as a bonus.
Oh, okay. An extra attack is the attack action, yes?
Yes.
Because
So it's like without spending key, he can do 3 attacks each turn, and if he spends key, he can do 4.
monk extra attack. Watch it not load. Watch this shit not load. Oh no, it loaded. No, look at that. Getting 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. I wonder if that does that see now the attack action on your turn. Let's look at so when you use a unarmed strike or monk on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action. The attack action attack close off, you can also make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, assuming you have a bonus action. I don't know if I don't know if it counts as a second attack action. Technically it's an attack action, I guess?
The martial arts?
Yeah.
Or the martial arts is its separate thing, so it's like he had to do the basic attack, which includes the 5th level extra attack. So that's 2 attacks for the main action, and then as martial arts he can make an unarmed or monk attack as a bonus action.
And
Yeah,
then martial
but-
arts, you could burn key to attack.
Yeah.
Use another bonus action unarmed attack.
Yeah, my question is if that bonus action attack also lets you use extra attack with it.
No,
No, it does not.
Does not? Okay.
No.
It's specifically with the attack action.
Okay, and it's not called attack action, so it doesn't work. Okay, got it.
It's part of your action. Is you just get to strike twice.
Didn't think about it. 17 will hit for 7 damage.
28 damage this turn. Holy crap! Excellent.
All right.
Elben and Josephus.
You release a barrage of fisticuffs at one of the necks, and the neck splits off,
Oh no!
Oh.
and one of the heads falls into the water. Well, not into the water, but like next to you.
It's gonna heal now.
And it begins moving.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's cursed.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Ah, we're for
I don't
initiative.
like that.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
what is
like
with my initiative rolls, dude?
I got
don't
to the
like
last.
that. I don't like that. What the? No.
I hate everything about that.
Cleric, why didn't you do your thing?
Fight it.
I don't like it.
Because I had to move
I don't
around
like
the
it.
giant snake.
No, I don't like it. Ew, icky.
Please.
Do your cleric thing again.
I'm going to. Give me a minute.
The head
Pussies.
is moving. Ew.
That's just gross.
Anything else?
Hmm.
I think
No,
the only
that's it.
thing you really have is movement.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay on the giant snake. I ain't gonna move from here.
Oh yeah.
Just immediate visceral reaction. The head falls and it starts moving. No!
Elvin.
More so the picture for me.
Lon's just standing
Mind
there
the boss
saying,
over here?
muttering under his breath, bunch of pussies.
Yeah, if you're more than 40 feet away from it, you're outside of the light.
Good. Let's see here. Well, he's hunter's marked anyway, so I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
29 to hit,
That'll hit.
and I'm assuming sneak attack.
Yes, because you have advantage.
So that's
Another 4, so that is
21.
21.
21.
Oh, plus hunter's mark.
That is on the roll.
Yeah.
What about sneak attack?
Oh
no,
wait, no,
I
I
just
gotta
looked
run
at
that.
it. Never mind.
I gotta run that one more time.
That's true, yes. So,
So another 6 to that.
27.
27.
There you go.
You fire. Your bullet flies through the air and hits one of the necks, severing it completely.
Nice.
Not nice. Because guess what happens now?
I'll just put it up here. Lands
I'll
on the
put more
boat.
damage. Ugh.
Let me just copy this just in case and just put it over here. Ignore that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore that one. Just in case. Just in case, you know.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not the crowd control one.
Anything else?
They're moving. They're still moving.
No, I'm just gonna remind people that we need to this is not this is fucked.
I gotta roll initiative for that one.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'm gonna slunk back into the darkness and stay invisible for a while.
Shit's fucked up, fam.
Oh yeah, bonus action hide.
Oh yeah, you can do that. It is
I mean,
an
do you
advantage.
really need to hide? You're invisible.
I mean, just in case, I guess.
Well, just because
I'm not-
he's invisible doesn't mean you can't hear him. And stealth covers hearing and smell.
Oh, I do get advantage on stealth because I'm invisible. I'll
You've got a
fix it.
29, dude. I don't think you have to worry about
Just
anything.
in case.
You can roll up to 2 more.
No, I'm gonna take that 29. We good.
Elvin deletes himself from our memories. He has become anti-mimetic.
None of you know where Elvin has gone.
I'm doing this while firing the equivalent of a musket, by the way.
Loud bang. Where did that come from?
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Alright. Anything else?
No, that's my turn. Thank you.
No, it's more like it goes off, we hear it, but when we turn to look over where it came from, there's nothing there.
Josephus.
I'm going to open my mouth and wordlessly cast a spell, consuming one of my spell slots and healing my transformed body.
I see. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
So I'm going to spend a 3rd level spell slot, so I get
Moon.
3 of these.
I see. Moon Druid shit.
Boop,
Got
boop,
it.
boop. Yep. So 14 health. Well, 13, 10 health.
No, I will admit, I forgot that's something Moon Druid could do.
Me too, till just a minute ago, I'm like, hi, can I heal myself? Oh, shit, I can. And then I'm going to do another constrict attack and try and just shatter this thing.
Wait, hold on. How do you
Yes?
cast a spell and do a constrict attack?
It's a
consumes
bonus
magic
action.
power.
It's
Bonus
okay.
action.
It's combat wild shape. He's consuming the spell slot to heal.
Okay, got it.
That was just flavor text.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
I was just confused.
Coil attack. Go! With advantage. Ha! Oh,
22
cool.
does hit.
coil damage.
you-
Go!
Wrap tighter around the Hydra's body, two of the necks flinging around.
This would be seriously cartoony if it wasn't for the fact that it's disturbing how these heads look.
It's good art.
Just
I
slowly
love this
popping the
art.
heads off.
It's good art.
Who's the artist? I love this.
If you hover over it, I always have the artist name on there. Can you actually see that? If you hover over it, can you? Oh, you can't see the name?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you can see it.
I can-
Just on the name.
If you hover over the main body, yeah, Tyler Wittereed.
The heads should have it too.
No, oh yeah, they do.
Tyler.
It's not on the thing. Yes. Yeah, I get
Oh,
it.
there! I was looking on the picture. I'm like, where the fuck have you guys seen this? No, I see.
No, not the picture. When you hover over the token and you said the name.
I want to find more. of this
Tyler,
guy's
you're a
stuff.
strange, deranged individual. And this makes it
good.
all the more visceral.
And I'm gonna end my.
It's good art, though.
It's good art. I end my turn.
Cool. Speaking of which, one of the heads will. You trying to say something?
No, I'm just pointing ahead because I know which one's about to go.
You were cutting out, so I wasn't sure.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, it's going to attack the massive snake. Hey, 22. 7 damage.
How to effectively tank in D&D.
The Moon Druid.
Alright, yep. Owie.
Huh, what is that at? I wrote something down and I can't find it. Guess I didn't. Alrighty. And then the alright, so it slithered up next to the snake, bit you, and now it's going to slide back onto the neck of the Hydra.
Attack of opportunity.
It didn't leave my...
It didn't, it's
Front
not
doors.
technically leaving.
Oh god, it's worse than a regular Hydra.
Wait, does it heal from that?
Maybe.
Yes, it does.
Maybe.
Alright, that's what its mechanic is. Okay.
Zon!
Alright.
I'm gonna fry this bitch. I'm
Such
going
earnest.
to. How many spells? Okay, I have 1 second level spell. Please work, please work, please work, please work. And with advantage. Fuck!
Oof.
Oh, that hurts.
Alright, Zon, you and I are on head control.
Good luck on that. I can't do shit.
That's 2 natural ones, dude. Oh my god. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That's fucked. Well, look at it this way. If that would have hit, you would have had another hit.
No, I wouldn't have. It's lightning damage.
It doesn't specify.
Chromatic orb. I get to choose what kind of element it is.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify
The-
what
Yeah,
type
the
of damage.
mechanics.
Oh, okay.
It's just if it takes so much damage, and I made them decapitated heads instead of regrowing heads. So that's really the only change I made.
This is worse than a regular Hydra.
I like this mechanic. This is really
I
cool.
mean, regular Hydra, it can get more than, the 5 to 4 attacks. This Hydra only ever gets 4, so, it's a little... It's bulkier, but, it can do less damage.
Okay, Enforcer, your turn.
No, actually it's not. It's the
Other head.
it's the other head's turn. Attack the snake! No. Ooh, I crit the snake.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, because it is light, and it's not restrained, because the head isn't attached. So, that's 14 damage.
14 damage. Am I
The
out?
snake. I don't know. Are you?
think you're out, or you're like a sliver of health remaining. One of those two.
There's just this sound, and boop, boop. Exil falls like 10 feet.
Good thing monks don't have slow fall.
Yep.
God damn it.
You still have another wild shape.
Oh yeah.
All of you guys got rests. I didn't get shit.
And then this head is going to slither back onto that neck. Enforcer, now it's your turn.
Enforcer just watching this thing stitch itself back together is just gonna start shaking his head. Just no. And
Forcer hit it.
as an action, screw it, YOLO.
That'll work.
Inflict
Oh.
wounds.
Just no, none of that.
So close to a crit, that was a 19.
Yep, 2 19s.
Stop stealing Zon's luck.
Everybody's stealing my luck.
You reach out with your holy symbol, press it against the Hydra, and the flesh begins to rot away quicker than what it already is. The skin gets exposed, and one of the heads and falls onto the ground.
Alright, where does it fall?
Well, let's see, where's an open space at?
Does it rot though? Does the head rot? Is my question.
No.
Oh, sweet. So it's right next to my spiritual weapon. So bonus action, spiritual weapon. Gonna have to roll this manually so I don't accidentally use a spell slot.
I feel like there's a button that lets you not use a spell slot. You got it from the tome, right?
20, yeah.
20 hits.
What was
hits.
the...
I gotta remember what the damage is.
I'm scrolling up to look right now. No, that's remove curse.
Let's see. Okay, so 1d8 plus 7. Okay.
1d8 plus 7. That sounds a little low.
I only cast it at 2nd level, and it's a bonus action thing, so I'm not
I
gonna
suppose.
complain too much.
I'm just used to clerics just dishing out massive amounts of damage.
This did 27.
Okay, 15. Yeah, I suppose that does it. I suppose that.
The cleric's doing most amount of damage. Will say much. Does 42 damage in one turn.
Oh, I'm just used to, clerics doing more damage than the 1d8, I'm just saying.
My healing class does more than the mage class.
Clerics, they just gave you everything. Damage, healing, AC, fucking, just give everything to the fucking cleric, who cares?
I'll admit, I actually feel bad playing a cleric, because this is freaking OP.
Well, most classes need a cleric in some capacity, so...
Well, here's the thing. Cleric is the only class where you can run an entire party of clerics and actually not be trolling.
I would say that would be trolling, just because they can do everything.
Well, I meant by trolling as in setting yourself up for failure.
Oh, okay.
5 moon druid.
Just slams the mace into the head without looking, just turns back to everyone, just like, kill it.
The mace slams into the now withering head and neck of this decapitated Hydra as it hisses out.
Shush you. Kill it!
That's what it
Hydra's
sounds
turn.
like. Yeah, Hydrostone. Alright, so... currently has 3 heads, so it has 3 attacks.
Can I convince you that I was not the snake?
No, is its rotting brain smart enough to realize that is the question.
Probably not.
But the thing is,
7.
you're also within its reach. It's gonna attack everything within its reach.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, it depends on like, big.
It really just, I don't know. It depends on, I don't know. The way. Well, really, what it depends on your DM and who's running the monster. That's what it depends on.
The
The way I do it is, I usually go after who did the most damage the last time. Or who's being the biggest nuisance.
oh, this is gonna hurt.
That's usually what I do. Because I try to put myself in the mindset of a monster that doesn't really have a mind.
I just
What?
gently patted it on the side,
Yeah.
and exploded it for.
40 something damage? Well, 20 something, and then you hold the head a lot. Alright, so 3 of these. So the first one is a 21, second one is a 21, and the last one is a 13. Hey, I finally hit the cleric. Holy shit.
Ow! Ow!
24
24.
damage. Where's your 69 now?
Nice. In the
Alright.
bedroom.
Oh my god. Alright, and it is going to, like, just march over all of you.
Nice.
Out of the water.
Yay, you guys get to see undead Hydra penis.
Both of you to assume it's a male.
Oh, yay, you get to see undead Hydra go down.
Just Hydra tank all over your face. Just so much Hydra tank.
There's so much in this combat encounter.
Huh.
Huh, so that's what it looks like.
I have to write this down in my book.
Alright. Grapple! Happy to.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Hand the boot. Exo.
After seeing the head pop down and the Hydra's whatever it has, it's gonna come down here and start attacking the head.
Oh my god. 19 will hit. 7 damage. As you begin to curb stomp the Hydra head.
The extra attack.
12 will miss. As you begin to stomp down, the head skittles out of the way. Skittles the wrong word. Slithers.
10?
With 10, yeah.
You said 12, so I was like,
Yeah.
where did you see 12?
Did I say 12?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine.
Bonus action. Hit, hopefully.
Alright. You get in close and you leave another punch. And the head just kind of slithers around your arm.
So we know its AC is higher than 15.
Oh,
Or
higher than
14. Yeah.
Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh. Alright. Action, bonus action, still movement. A little bit of movement.
Yeah.
I say a little. 35 feet.
I'll just end it there.
Oh no, 40. The movement went up.
45. Yep.
Alrighty.
Zoom zoom goes the monk.
Elvin.
10 from the ring.
I was muted. All right.
Elvin,
So-
number 4.
Well,
What happened to the first 3?
No one knows.
don't want to know. Anyway, so looks like I'm going to continue to attack the fetid Hydra that I have hunters marked. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
got rid of
change
that.
it until he dies. So,
That's fine. Go ahead.
So 28 to hit,
28 hits.
16 damage plus the sneak attack is 6
22
22.
plus
plus
the hunter's mark
27.
57.
And let me guess, he shoots off another head.
I was going to be a little bit more cool about it, but okay. But yes, another head plops off right next
bonus
to Josephus.
action
All right.
You keep whittling down the main body. We'll just keep curb stomping the heads.
You do have disadvantage, just in case. Never know.
Disadvantage?
Advantage. Did I say disadvantage? I mean advantage.
It's just 18 this round. That's fine.
Just a casual 18, you know.
Some of us struggle to get numbers that high.
Josephus.
Angry turtle.
Enforcer,
Ah!
do you want me to grapple the big guy or kill heads?
Looks up, looks down, looks up, looks down.
I think it would be better to kill the heads.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna clap my hands above myself and turn back into a giant snake. So let me just.
Oh god, please tell me you're not just gonna swallow this head.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh no.
You put that out into the universe. Now, you knew as soon as you said that he was going to do it because you said it.
I'm gonna eat the head.
You can try.
You bet your ass I'm gonna try. Technically, my bite attack is mechanically worse, but I do want to eat the head, so. Boop. Oh, I'll take that. Boop. 11 damage.
That thing is going to taste so rank in your mouth, man.
I can feel Shepard pinching the bridge of his nose at this.
Not really.
Oh,
I'm more
that's
pitching
going to be the
bridge
most.
of my nose at the fact that I can't get this shit to load.
I've literally been eating undead creatures this whole campaign.
Pretty much. Well,
Yes,
no.
but they weren't rotting yet.
No.
They were either already
Yes,
dead.
they were.
Everything has been rotting, except for like maybe the troll. Actually, did you eat one of the skeleton bones?
Yes. We made soup out of it
I
with
know
the
you did
gators.
troll. Oh, was that with the gator folk? That's
Yes.
right. That was the horse bone that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't
the
get it
only
to
one
load,
that.
so I can't actually.
Yeah, the first
tell
one
you
to
about
eat something
swallowed
raw
bones.
was Zon.
Alright, well, that will hit, and you lunge forward, grabbing the serpentine head in your maw, crushing it with your jaws, and just swallowing it down.
Non peeking over the boat starts gagging.
Not exactly what I meant, but I suppose that works.
Oh, actually.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yes, I need to do that.
Because he's just imagining how foul that's tasting right now.
I need to do that first. Does this work? Hope this works. Let's see, what is... Dash checking... 16? Ah!
Oh no.
Is that right?
Well,
No.
I
Oh,
mean, that
shit.
poor Hydra head is now going to be melting in stomach acid.
Alright.
Damn
The
it.
head momentarily stops moving as it is in your mouth, and then it begins moving and wriggling around again as you begin to swallow it. Can you swallow it in the same tone that you attack, or does it have to be a second tone?
Mechanically
Technically, he doesn't
speaking,
have a swallow attack.
I do
Mechanically
not like
speaking-
any of this.
I do not have a swallow attack, so
I thought you could swallow as a giant constrictor.
yeah.
No.
No, I'm definitely bigger than it and can. I'm just saying it's not part of the attack. So I imagine it being.
Are you
action,
sure? I
like-
thought there was... I thought there
No,
was a
no,
snake that
constrictors-
could do that.
There
is a
is,
snake,
but not
but it's not this
constrictor.
constrictor.
It's not the constrictor, which one is it?
A good question.
I think
We'll
it's
find out later.
Let me look at.
I'm trying
Anyways.
to look it up, but I can't because it's not loading. Otherwise, I would have told you what it was already.
Anyways, oh, well, I have it up on my screen, and no, there's no swallow component.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Ain't that some shit?
I'll copy and paste the exact rule. Oh shit. Copy and paste the exact.
Yeah,
Well,
so no,
can't copy and paste.
Yeah, you
mechanically,
copy and
the snakes. None of the snakes that I can pull up have a swallow mechanic. It was just like if it died, then
I swear
swallow.
there was. Oh, it was the frog.
yeah, frogs.
The
for some
frog
reason,
has
have
a swallow mechanic, not the
Well,
snake.
yeah, because frogs swallow insects whole.
Well, snakes swallow all their prey whole.
Yeah, but a lot of times they kill them first. Frogs don't. They swallow living things whole and eat them that way.
It's alright, I can fix this. I can fix this.
Alright, there you
So
go.
do pelicans.
Anyways, end of turn.
But yes, so you bite it down, it dies, it comes back.
It's got undead fortitude. Oh no.
Frogs use their eyeballs to swallow. The more you know.
I can fix
The
this.
more you know. Oh no, bro. Alright, it is.
I hate to be that guy, but wasn't there also a second head that popped off from that last attack to it?
There is. Can you not see it?
No, we cannot.
Nope.
Oh. Actually, I need to. A lot of shit just happened. I need to change that back to a token. Cool. Now it's a token. Oh my god. Why is this so big? Why is. My whole screen is getting. There we go. I don't know why that happened.
I still can't see the other head.
I haven't shown it yet. So,
Okay.
it was the. So, actually, Josephus, you should
Hit
take
me.
an opportunity attack. Yeah.
Hit me.
13.
Yep, that hurts.
13 damage. Hey, I got 2 13s. Look at that. I rolled the same
Nice.
thing for both.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh no, that one was a 5 plus 8, and the other one was an 8 plus 5. Same numbers, same result, different bundle. Weird shit, man. Anywho, alright, it's this one. That attack doesn't grapple either, does it? No.
Wait, what?
The
Bite attack,
the
no.
No, it does not grapple.
bite.
Just damage.
Alright, it is going to. It's going to do something weird. Are you ready for this?
Roll into my throat.
Do you know what this is? You know what it's going to do? It's going to disengage.
Oh,
Good at taking your reactions, bitches, and form back into the Hydra.
oh, okay.
Well, we can deal with that. It still has its another attack though, so that sucks.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
Zon!
So you keep saying. Zon, kill it.
Did I roll initiative for this one? I did not. I need to do that.
I am a shiny boy. Oh,
Nice.
Oh!
Zon tired of
that is good.
missing.
I don't want to miss anymore. Now you're going to make saves! Alright, so...
It's going through both of them, the head and the main Hydra. And I'll tell you what type of damage after.
15-foot cone each.
Yep.
Yeah. Might want to make
The
sure you're not
question-
hitting any of your friends, huh?
Yeah, so the question is, who do you want to hit, Ribbit or Enforcer?
15. 15 would be like... Okay, well, you can't really see it, but...
I'm doing it straight downwards, though. It won't hit them that way, though.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah, from right here, you'll hit... the snaky snake.
No, I'm shooting it straight down this way, not this way. I'm shooting it straight down
straight
this way.
down this way. Ah, I see. Damn, you don't hit anybody. Don't ignore that other one.
Yep.
Yeah, ignore
Fine.
that. So, yeah, like this. Yeah.
hmm
Hey, you don't hit anybody. Wow, that's melee. It all lined up perfectly. Alright, dexterity.
Man.
So, wow. Go back to mine selected. It's dexterity, right? Yep. Wow. Wow.
And 1 second, I've got to figure out how my class comes into this. 1 second, Draconic, level 6. Okay, they both take 19 damage.
lightning.
Yep. So I get to add my charisma modifier, which is +3.
Wow.
Zappity zap zap.
Alright. You look
Check
at
out
the...
those saves.
I know, those saves are just god-awful. You look towards the Hydra in the head and release a torrent of this cloud of electricity in their direction.
Basically force lightning from the mouth.
Pretty much. Damage. You said 19, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And force finish off the head.
I'm working on it. They're very slippery.
And since I used my bonus action to do that, and to cast a spell on action to actually use it, I am tapped. On to the head or enforcer, whoever's next.
Alrighty. Enforcer.
Alright, bonus action. I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon closer to the Hydra Head 3. And give it a schmack.
A schmacky schmack. Or schmackity schmack.
Hello,
Proceed with the schmacking.
Oh, that hits.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, I said that hits. Yeah.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
For 11 force damage.
Alright, you bring down the
Hammer.
I was gonna put an adjective in front of it. But yeah. The transparent hammer smashing down on the skull of this Hydra head. It fails. Shadge. Killing it instantly. It tries to reanimate after the hammer lifts up, but it just falls back down.
You splattered its guts, its brains, its head.
I just imagine it's trying to reanimate and then Forcer just, no, none of that.
Every time it twitches, the hammer just keeps smacking it.
Vlad, in the past 18 seconds, all of Enforcer says, no, and it's been his spell component each time.
The spell component is just no.
No.
Then turns and looks at the fetid Hydra in front of me. No.
Alrighty, let's see here.
That's two. Did you roll 2d8 for that, or?
Yeah, it rolled a 3 and a 5.
Okay, I can't see the rolls, so I just see the 8.
I don't know why y'all can't see the rolls.
Yeah, that pisses me off that we can only
Weird
see the
to me.
final results.
But 12. Okay, well it fails. Takes 8 radiant damage.
Last 4 rounds has just been Enforcers. No.
No. Like that one episode with Vegeta from DBZ Abridged. No. Yeah, when he's facing off against Goku and Goku's doing Kaioken.
Kaioken, no!
Times! No.
No.
Yeah, that.
Alright, and that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
So that is 2 heads we have completely destroyed, right? Or is it just 1 so far?
Just
one
the
thus far.
Okay.
One's down to like 1 HP, but...
And
It
then
went back to the body, so it's full healed.
You never know.
If it gets separated again,
We don't
probably.
actually know the mechanic. We'll see.
We'll see. Alright. It is going to attack. You know what? Yeah. Fuck the clericy thing that's hurting me a lot.
Come at me!
You're the only one who's
like
killed
the
a head,
turtle.
so all 3.
trying.
23, 17. Oh, 12
Ow.
damage. Sag.
He says Sag, this is the most damage he's done to me the entire campaign.
Yeah, and I still haven't knocked you unconscious, so it's Sag.
You could have done 23 to the turtle if you had attacked him.
If it makes you feel better, you can knock me unconscious and Shepherd.
I already have.
Just everything is ow right now.
Alright, grapple. Hiding. Exel.
He will start punching again.
Oh lordy, keep punching.
Oh lord, he me punching.
Alright, you punch forward and your fist just kind of absorbs into this sludgy flesh
Ew, 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 ew.
Okay.
More left. There's an intestine there.
I don't think you want him punching into the fetid Hydra's intestines. That's not sanitary.
I will use 1 key point to do for flurry of blows.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nothing about this encounter is sanitary, okay?
Alright, so another 9 damage.
I don't know about you, but Zahn hasn't gotten dirty at all.
Second one misses.
Yep.
See how this works again. Okay. Cool. Anything else? That was your action, your bonus action. As you have unleashed hell on this fleshy monstrosity.
And that will be all for him.
Elbin.
Alright, so I'm still here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him again. That seems to be working pretty well.
Are you using the crossbow or the gun?
Still the gun.
How many bullets do you have left?
I'm running low.
Okay. Doesn't matter, you just... oh no, he didn't crit. Or
No,
does
he
he?
did.
No, he did crit.
I'm invisible.
Plus
That's
7 plus
Sneak attack.
So 2d6 of sneak attack.
plus
22, 26, 28.
Hunter's Mark also
I'm adding it up
Oh,
at the end.
wait, so those 2d6. Oh, I double sneak attack too,
Yeah.
don't I?
Yep.
and
then-
double Hunters.
Oh, yeah, and
'cause
double
you also
Hunters.
rolled that. So
So 12 plus 15 is
plus
27.
1.
Shit.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
total of 34
20
damage.
That Hydra is dead.
7. Maybe.
Alright, so you take steady aim, fire at the illuminated Hydra. The bullet flies through all 3 heads simultaneously.
Collateral.
And it doesn't have the con to save that, so I don't think. Pretty sure it doesn't. The DC is 5 plus 34, so
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna make that.
I mean, it could roll a natural 20.
nah, plus 5 ain't gonna do it, son. So all 3 heads just explode. The necks
imagine
wriggling
all
around in the air, falling with a loud thud. And yeah, magical zombification ain't gonna save that, son. Oh, actually, it can't because it got critical hitted.
Yep. Just all 3 heads rising up to strike down an enforcer again. All of a sudden, just bang!
It's like that one part from the Deadpool movie where all 3 guys are standing in a row and he shoots them through all 3.
Yeah, hey guys. Just wanted to let y'all know. Next level, I get to do that twice.
You overkilled it by 30 hit points. You only had 4 HP left and you just obliterated it.
I'm gonna open my mouth, slide over to one of the heads,
Josephus, that's mine.
Josephus! Josephus, no!
consume it down to its torso, bite down, and then just like as I'm swallowing it, make eye contact with Enforcer.
Josephus, no!
Josephus, yes.
Josephus,
I'm gonna
no!
come out of the
Lightning
shadows
breath.
into the light.
Lightning
Hey,
breath.
hey, no, my kill, Josephus, my kill.
He has a point. He did kill it. It is by laws of nature his.
I'm gonna slither into the water. Just
Must a...
this 32-foot long snake just disappears into the water.
And you
Sliding through
hear
the
Zan calling after him, pussy.
I mean, technically, he did score a rather significant hit on the one head, so I think he earned the one head. There are 4.
Yes, but he already ate that one. He already ate that one head.
No, I didn't.
Actually, it wriggled out of his mouth and reattached to the Hydra.
I used my
retract
tail to
statement.
point at Enforcer,
I retract my statement.
and I'm gonna slither back into the water.
You know what, Josephus? Hey, Josephus. Tell you what, bud. Tell you what.
One question.
You can have it.
That's a giant constrictor snake. Does giant constrictor snake have a swim speed?
Yes.
Yeah.
does?
Also,
Yes,
It has
30
30
foot,
foot
30
swim
foot swim speed.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I didn't want you accidentally drowning due to the technicalities.
even the
I am
smallest snake has a
taller.
swim speed.
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than the deepest water in this swamp.
Well,
Debatable.
the thing about that though is a snake can only use typically, unless it's curled up, about a fourth of its body to raise up. The rest of its body needs to be lying flat for it to locomote.
Well, it's also in the water, so.
Yeah.
Either way,
Anyway, swim speed.
We
that
keep
was for
having
you,
them here to
Enforcer.
stay.
I knew you
Uh,
couldn't handle that.
Zahn, quick thinking, takes out a rope, puts a loop on it, and lassos the snake and ties it to the boat.
Why would you do that?
Because now we can go faster.
He can't stay like that forever.
He can go faster like that for an hour.
I think. Hang on, I gotta look at the specification. I think it's an hour per
My
level.
tail comes up out of the water and draws the number 3.
3. I believe it's tied to your wisdom modifier.
It is half my level
Oh, it's half 11.
in
fair enough.
hours.
I mean, that's a big snake. That snake's, no matter, like, even if it has a 30-foot move speed, that's still faster than this boat was going.
Grapple just grabs the side of the boat and puts it back down. Hops in.
I'm gonna grab Ribbit and put him on top of my head, and then we're gonna go in the water together.
I'm gonna push the boat out into the water, and it's still tied to the snake, and then I'm Enforcer, you getting in?
Just
yeah.
the two of us.
I was about to say, you could better hurry, because that snake is gonna fucking pull this boat quick. Push! And I do the bobsled thing where I push and then jump in.
I'm gonna look at Gropper. Hey, listen, I know that was a lot and that you had to deal with that before we showed up. But we've had a day, bud. What about you?
I had it covered.
I believe you did.
Wait, you say he had it covered or coming?
Covered.
Okay.
And by that he meant he was hiding, and it didn't know he was there.
I'm just gonna settle down in the boat and try and take a short rest.
Oh, I'm going to fucking pass the fuck out.
So that was fun, though, because, that was kind of nifty. So this town on the other side of this swamp, I hope it's a nice town. I could use a nice relaxing place.
Are we heading to the town, or are we heading to Crocs first?
I thought we were heading to the
Croc first.
Gatorfolk village.
Yeah.
All
just
right,
gonna sit in the
so
boat and have
and you
myself
know
a
what?
short rest.
I'm not
Mr.
going to
Gropper.
ask y'all to actually move because you can't move the boat. So I'm just gonna
Yeah, you know what,
assume you
Mr.
move.
Gropper? Here, just because of what we've been putting you through today, this past couple of days, here's 10 gold. Just here's
Give
10
him
gold.
goddamn diamond.
He
Hey, random NPC, here you go.
He takes it, puts it under his hat. Much appreciated.
You deserve that.
I know.
Zahn retreats into his shell. He's like, I'm done, I'm going into my shell apartment, and I'm fucking taking a bath.
Before I go into short rest mode, I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, Harness Divine Power.
Alright, so we're at 2 hours, so let's go ahead and take a short break. Come back in a little bit.
Man, this has been killing on my eyes.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I don't know why I did that.
It's not. It's weird. During the day, it's not as bad, I guess, because the sunlight is. Because I have my computer right behind a window, so the sunlight's also streaming into it. So I guess it takes the edge off the screen brightness. But with the pink eye and it being dark, I guess I got. Even with the light in my room turned on, it's just. It's making my eyes water like 3 times as much.
Alright, so we're going to take a short break here. I'm going to run a few ads. I hope you all have enjoyed. We're going to pick it back up here in a few when we get back. So don't go anywhere. And if you aren't doing so already, Pretty sure you've seen the links from Nightbot already, but I do have YouTube, so if you want to check that out, I do post all of the recordings there for all of my streams. I also have a Twitter, if you want to, follow me on Twitter. I appreciate that a lot. And if you want to join the Discord, I have that as well. You can hang out with all of us. Alright, and I will see you all in a little bit. Alright, I am back. Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Enjoying the DnD. Alright, is everybody back?
Enforcer present.
Yep.
I'm here.
Hey, you did your job, kind of.
Good for you. Doing your job, kind of.
Someone's dad's also back?
No, that would be... You'll find out who that is later.
Ah.
To be continued. Finn, are you Fenrir? Are you here?
Nope. Yeah, cool.
Everybody's back. Alrighty, so you left off leaving the now deceased corpse of the zombie Hydra behind you, being pulled by Josephus and his snake form through the swamplands, headed back to the alligator folk village. Yes?
And how many hours does it take to get back there?
From this point, it would take you a couple of hours, about 2 or so.
Fuck. I was hoping Zahn would be able to get a long rest in.
Oh, no, it's not that long.
I'm gonna abuse cleric things.
You'll be able to get a short rest in, but you won't be able to get a long rest in.
Nope, that does nothing for me as a sorcerer.
Don't you get sorcery points back on a short rest?
Oh, let me check.
Maybe not.
I might.
Maybe not. I thought so, but maybe not. Might be a long rest.
Nope, you regain all spent when you finish a long. I get nothing except for
You might be
being
able
able
to
to use regain hit points.
Yeah. You might be able to spend sorcery points on a short rest to do something. I'm not too sure. I forget.
I can use sorcery points to sacrifice to add another spell slot, but
I thought it was something to do
that's
with a
about
short rest, but apparently,
let me check.
apparently I'm misremembering, or I'm just wrong. Alright, so
Might be a specific type of...
section. Is there a thing specific to Forge Cleric?
The Harness Divine Power?
Whichever the one you just pushed was.
No, it's a Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Cleric Channel Divinity.
Oh, okay. That's why I've never seen it before.
And then I gotta take a short rest and get both of my Channel Divinities back.
Why did they do that for Cleric? Why? Why? Clay didn't need that. Why are you buffing Cleric? Clay don't need that. Anyway.
Well, I mean, to be honest, against undead things, clerics have a decently reduced effectiveness. Not significant, but they are reduced, since turn undead doesn't really do much.
Oh, well, no, but then they get the regular channel divinities against everything else, depending on the subclass.
Yep. And then I'll spend 1 hit die so I can top myself off on HP.
Alrighty. I put a carpet under my chair to try and slide it better. It's not working. It's actually making it more difficult.
How big of a carpet did you put under it?
Not big enough.
I just love that I basically got a full heal myself for absolutely 0 cost.
We're gonna be in cleric.
To be honest, Forge Cleric is also one of the stronger subclasses of Cleric, too, anyways.
It really is. I actually
I
don't
feel
know
bad,
what
but I regret
consider to be the
nothing.
worst. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We should be playing the game, not talking about the game.
I mean, they're one and the same to me.
Alright, so... was there anything else anyone wanted to do during this short break period?
Dan wants to sleep,
Well, you also
so he's going to sleep, but he's
2
not going to
hours.
get the long rest.
Oh, question. You said it was going to take a couple hours, correct?
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
So I could technically get 2 short rests in, correct?
Why?
How much does ammunition for Elbun's rifle cost?
I see. That's a good question.
Well, see, I need gunpowder and I need lead.
Well, see, I've seen both of those, and I have a channel divinity that makes things easy.
He can make anything out of nothing with his channel divinity. Fucking hacker.
Technically, it's not out of nothing. I have to supply, like, an equal amount to what it costs, and I can only go do up to 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah, but like you could just offer up a bunch of
That's
rocks and
like
turn it
it.
into like fucking swords.
Oh no, I think he has to spend gold, actually.
Well, no, it just has to be of equal value.
Oh, just
so it's
of
like it could
equal
be.
value? Okay.
Yeah, if I can find scrap metal of equal value to like 15 gold, I can make a sword out of it.
Well, you found plenty of scrap metal, but none of you have picked it up.
And I also have to have seen what I'm trying to make.
we also
so-
have a disgusting amount of dragon flesh.
That is true. Does it have to be the same material or just equivalent cost?
just equivalent cost.
Okay, then yeah.
These bullets are made out of dragon bone.
That seems like a severe waste of
I mean, we do have 50 pounds of dragon bone, so if you could probably sacrifice a bunch of the little bones for that.
This gunpowder is also made out of dragon.
I'm just
I can
gonna
also-
say right now, it sounds like a massive misuse of dragon bone. But
I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to let him do it.
They're priced kind of like arrows. So
I can just
it's not really
grab some gold from somebody real quick and turn it into freaking bullets and gunpowder.
bad. How
I
many,
give
though?
you 10 gold.
all right, Renaissance bullet. That's what we need.
I believe it's a bundle of 20.
3 silver pieces for 1 Renaissance bullet.
3 silver pieces for 1 renaissance bullet.
How many silver pieces to a gold? Is it 10 or 100?
10.
Renaissance bullets of 10, because they come in packs of 10. Apparently, is 3 gold. So 3 gold for 10.
3 gold for 10.
I
And
give
how much for a
you
gunpowder?
Gunpowder horn, gunpowder keg. Let's go with
Horn.
I mean, I was going to go with keg, but okay.
a keg would supply him enough gunpowder to shoot probably 200 bullets.
75.
Yeah.
Alright, so a gunpowder horn is 35 gold pieces.
Jesus
35?
Christ!
I mean, it's
That's
Hey.
a peg or a horn?
that's a horn.
That's a horn.
That's a horn.
Oh, Fair
yeah.
enough.
Hey, listen, I don't use it often outside of this job, but when I use it, it meant something.
Enforcer, you're giving me very dangerous ideas for later campaigns. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you just make a literal keg of gunpowder out of gold pieces.
I
mean,
can produce 3 kegs of gunpowder an hour.
Well, I was
Good
going to
The
lord.
say,
destructive property of this is unsettling.
what's the price of a keg of gunpowder is the thing, because you can only do
100 gold, probably.
I'll look at a minute.
I thought it was.
I was
30. Never
looking.
mind.
I was looking at musket to see
So
if you.
I'll give you like 45 gold. That should get me 20 bullets and a horn, powder horn, right?
Yes.
No, 20 bullets is 6 gold, so 30.
Yeah.
That would be 41, not
Mm.
45.
Hold on. I was looking at musket to see if you actually needed the powder horn for it to work. It doesn't actually specify under the musket, so it's probably under a different gun. Because they like to do that sometimes.
I don't know. I think bullets just represents arrows for it mechanically on.
Yeah,
as far as
so I don't think
how
you
dangerous,
actually
right?
need the powder horn.
I think that's mostly flavor at this point.
That being said, it does do damage if you explode it, so does that. Oh,
250 gold pieces for a keg of gunpowder.
Okay, yeah, so I couldn't make a keg of powder.
So yeah, so 20 Renaissance bullets is 6 gold.
I toss you 6 gold.
Alright, I will go ahead and use Channel Divinity Artisan's Blessing to turn the 6 gold into 20 bullets.
And the
Oh.
gunpowder keg is 250 gold.
Also, Josephus, for damage-wise, if you blow them up, it's 3d6 for a powder horn and 7d6 for a keg. And it's DC 12 dexterity saving throws halves the damage.
Okay, and it does take me an hour to turn them into bullets, so I won't be able to get one of my channel divinities back, but YOLO.
And if you
Reloaded.
set fire to an ounce of gunpowder, you have a flail for 6 seconds.
For, bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for additional 30 feet.
Pour the powder horn into a glass jar, set a fuse to it, and now you have shrapnel that you can't be seen when they try to remove it.
Well, then you have a Molotov.
This sounds unethical. I like it.
Okay, so only give me the 3 pieces. Like, I'll only take the 3 pieces because I can only create 10 pieces of ammunition per casting of this.
Ah, so there is a limit.
Yeah.
You only what?
You
I
can only make 10
pieces
rounds
of ammunition.
Oh,
For each use of Artisan's Blessing.
Oh,
That's
that's
still
fine.
10 shots. That's still nice, though.
That puts me
Yeah.
at 13 instead of 3, so...
Yeah, I would do the full 20, but it takes me an hour to do this ceremony for it.
That's fine. I'll take 13. I can make it work.
I can make
That's
more
for that
later
plus
because I get Channel Divinity back on short rests, but
I still get a +1, so...
It would take you 2.5 hours to do that, though, because an hour to do it, half an hour to rest, and then another hour.
well, I already did like my first round of Channel Divinities to heal myself back up. So like I took a short rest, and then I would be making these bullets for the second hour.
Yeah, I'm just saying the total amount of time to make 20 bullets would be 2.5 hours.
Relatively, yeah.
It's cool, I got 13. I'm happy.
There you go. Top back off so you're not running super low.
We'll talk again later about this.
Yeah. I just love this. Like, this is the first time Enforcer's done this. Enforcer's just like, hey, can I borrow 3 gold pieces?
See, now we gotta go find a forgery. Not a blacksmith, a forgery. We need a rather large piece of metal.
What you mean, a forge?
No, not a forge, we're just a simple blacksmith. We need a large chunk of metal. It's where they get their large pieces of metal from. Foundry, if you will. Big
Yes,
industry.
foundry.
Yes.
Those are only usually located either very close to mines or in big cities.
Yeah, we need to go to see one of those, because he can make large quantities of gunpowder, I bet, and so we can make a cannon. Even a small one.
Let's see, if a powder horn is 35 gold pieces, I can make 2 horns of powder every hour.
It doesn't specify how many shots that does, though.
Gator Town.
Yeah,
Gator Town.
we're good. I get to shoot my gun 13 times. We got this.
Back to the Gator folk.
Oh, we gotta go see the Gator folk king, big boss again. I gotta change back into a Gator folk when we get there.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a changeling.
I gotta drop off this skull and be like, Merry Christmas, here's a trophy to mount on your wall.
Hey, Josephus will finally see me, do the shapeshifty.
You've done it in front of him to become a gator once before.
Did I?
Yes, to talk to
Oh,
the gator
yeah.
slaves.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't nighttime, it was daytime. Got it. Wait,
Alright, so...
can't remember.
Alright, so you make your way back to the Gator folk village, towed by a massive snake, slowly swimming through the weeds and muck.
Oh god, how does this look for them as they see this?
Well, they see a massive snake and a boat following it. So
I get I take the skull off of the back of Enforcer. I stand up on the boat and hold it aloft above my head. so that the gator folk can clearly see it.
All right. The gator folk that are currently out and about see it. A few of them kind of rush off towards where the chief was. Several of them kind of step forward to the docks, watching you make your way to port. Grapple ties up the boat.
Hail, friends, we bring great tidings.
I slither onto the town.
Can this poor
Josephus,
village
change
support
back.
you?
No.
Josephus, change back.
You begin crawling up onto the dock, and it just kind of bows under your weight. The wooden reeds that kind of make it up kind of bend. You hear a little bit of cracking.
Josephus, turn back and you can have another bone.
You hear whatever the equivalent to snake grumbling is, and he just slinks back into the water.
No, I didn't say go back, I said turn back.
That had more to do with the whole I'm about to break the floor than you. I'd rather be a snake.
Little too big there, Josephus. Little too big.
I mean, you could cast it shrink on yourself.
Completely true.
But you can't do that right now because you're a snake.
Yes.
But I mean, you're long enough that you could probably just just swim around underneath the town, the village, and just poke up your head up over the railings wherever you want.
This is gonna be the weirdest shit these
As
guys have
Zon
ever seen.
says this, you see Josephus come back and just lay his head on the docks.
You lay your head on the dock, and there's a little frog laying its head on your head.
Yes.
That's just disgustingly wholesome and adorable.
Forcer just gently pats the giant snake.
Give it under the head scratches.
Can y'all see the map, by the way?
Nope.
Nope, we still see the boat.
I didn't do this. That's why. I was like, they're not moving. I wonder why. That's why.
You left us.
No, I hit move, but you don't actually get moved unless the map is visible to you, which is stupid.
You went to get scratchers and didn't come back.
I went to go get coffee and milk and cigarettes. All at the same time.
And you never came home.
Sure didn't.
Well, you see, it turned into an adventure.
That's a long line at the Piggly Wiggly.
20 years you've been gone, Dad. You went to go get milk and cigarettes and you never came back.
Now, what would happen if the dad did come back with milk and cigarettes just 50 years later?
You'd have a lot of questions.
I'd be like, what happened, son? Well, I'll tell you, son. I fell into a frickin' time wormhole, and what year is it? It's been 20 years.
I got a little too close to a black hole.
I saw a blue police booth.
Well then. Anyways, Enforcer's gonna look at the gathered gator folk and kind of gesture back to where Zon's holding Blight's head and just be like,
We bring a trophy for your chieftain.
The horns come with us, though.
One of the gator folk who...
Also, I still can't see the map.
Really? Did it not move you
I
over?
had to manually move over.
Really?
It's on the same map?
Wait, how do you...
No, go to select map up in the top right hand corner.
Player visible. You should be able to see it.
Select.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, so... Maybe I think it was supposed to be Shift EF, but I hit Control. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, you should be here. You should be able to see it now. It might be loading a little bit, but you should be able to see it.
It's daylight again, right?
No, it's late. It's late at night.
Oh, okay.
It's getting...
Do they have lanterns?
A few of them do, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't want to have to try to explain why they hear a voice that's not there.
It's getting towards the early morning, so like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of them are, asleep, but the few that are all out and about, all, hanging around. And one of the ones that Elbin, you're sort of familiar with, kind of stands forward. Don't have tokens up, so don't worry about it. Kind
Hello.
of addresses you all. So you did it.
Yes, we did. Blight is no more.
I've sent word to the chief.
In the swamp is also one less Hydra.
Hydra?
Well, a dead Hydra.
Like my tongue.
Tastes good,
We
those
have-
snake things.
Nod.
Good for harvesting. Good if the head more come back. Anyway, come.
Parade, 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 parade. And by that I mean he's carrying it aloft, parading it.
We're like walking along the bridges and stuff. Meanwhile, just under the water,
Just this movement in the weeds of a massive snake.
Are there walls around this place?
There's a few, but there's a lot of gaps to see through.
Does he have a window?
There's a few windows.
Timer about to run out.
I asks Enforcer to open a window over closer to the edge.
All right, as you make your way through the I don't want to call them streets, but fuck it, through the streets of this village.
These streets.
Yeah, this.
I'd say the walkways.
That's the better way to say it, but I can't say W, so I try to avoid W's and L's. So. Streets. I'm going to the streets. Pass through the streets of this village. These wooden streets.
Say piers then. You can say piers then. Right?
I don't know. Peels then.
either streets or walkways, one of the two.
Yep.
I've committed to streets.
Fair enough.
More of the inhabitants pick out the beaded curtain walls that kind of make up their homes. A few of the what appear to be smaller children kind of like watch and point. And you're basically literally becoming a parade through this village up to the chieftain's abode. You enter, and he's currently taking a seat, seeming to be kind of preparing himself for visitors at such an early time in the morning, with his two guards at either side of him. As you approach, they kind of they don't seem to be taking a defensive stance, but they do seem ready in case anything were to happen.
Enforcer will kind of wait for him to get situated before saying anything. Then just kind of go,
Hail, chieftain! We bring you a gift.
Hey, look, boss. We killed the dragon.
Flicking.
Don's gonna ask Enforcer to open a window for the snake.
Is that alright if we open that window? Another member of our party likes to be large.
He looks and he sees the giant snake. He points.
That's our druid friend.
That's little Joe.
I only remember 4 of you.
He was with the cooks last time we were here. He was enjoying a hearty bone stew.
Ah. Many succumb to the bone stew. he kind of waves his hand to one of his men, and they move over and they kind of just open up this small wooden shuttle. Hesitantly, with the massive head of a snake looking inside.
And frog.
And frog.
The Uwu frog.
Joe,
I will devour your souls.
Joe licks one eye, his left eye. Ribbit licks their right one? Yes.
The opposite.
Eye licking, back and forth.
The snake that licks his own eyes. Never seen it before. It's a weird one.
I can't remember if they do that or not.
No, they don't.
I think there's one species that does, but it's more like because it's a Amazon snake.
There's always an exception to the rule.
I have a tongue long enough to do it, I'm going to do it.
The chief kind of looks at the the head of Blight.
Pay no attention to the Warforged strapped with dragon bones.
Is that him?
Yes, this is the head of Blight.
And it seems what little faith I had in you was well earned. You saved my people and you slew a dragon.
And also what seemed to be an undead Hydra.
Oh, a few of those around here.
Well, now there's one less.
I must admit to being mildly concerned. Using a fair bit of divine magic, we've temporarily brought Blight back from the dead to ask him some questions. It seems his only concern was expanding his lair. So, the extravagant amount of undead seems uncharacteristic.
Care to elaborate?
Certainly. Using the power gifted to me by my goddess, I am able to temporarily reanimate certain life forms so that they can answer questions. Blight was most forthcoming with his answers, though he was rather vain. When asked about the purpose that he was using a certain tome that we were told about for, he explained that he was trying to use it to expand his territory. However, it doesn't seem to be that his main goal had anything to do with the undead. However, the extravagant nature of some of these undead, such as the Hydra we faced, determines that it would be someone more versed in necromancy than this dragon led itself on to be.
I mean, it also could be something about the lands. Some lands are like that, too. Maybe there's residual magics deeper in the swamp from a time long past.
Could be he was a blissful idiot and was just given a really powerful book and was rattling off spells not knowing what they were doing.
That too.
Still, the book itself is written in an arcane language that Blight needed someone to translate. However, it seems to me like...
Yes, and there was someone that translated it for him.
True, but due to his vain nature and the desire to expand his territory, I feel that anything that she would have tried to tell him that didn't directly involve the expansion of his territory would have been neglected.
Well, I'd say expanding his territory using an army of undead was relatively effective until we came in.
I mean, a dragon's territory is also kind of tied to its horde. If it's trying to collect all the valuables from all the surrounding area, it's expanding its lair.
True, but some of the undead we have been fighting have been rather complicated.
You mean like that horseman?
Yes, for example, certain abilities that my goddess grants me would allow me to do something similar of raising the dead. However, to the extent that I have seen, I would not be able to perform such an action.
Again, dragon has a vast amount of magical power, I assume.
And we can't just count the dark magics that empower the place that he made his lair and potentially other ruins like that deeper into the swamp as well.
Again, an arrogant fool that thought he knew what he was doing and was probably just mimicking the sounds to make the words happen, not actually reading and understanding what he was doing at all. And using that large pool of magic that would be naturally within him, spawning these very bad creatures. I'm not saying he planned it, but he could have been somebody above him wanting to use him to do all that to wash their hands of it.
True.
My eyes point towards the one that translated it for him.
My thoughts exactly. I feel that the witch has not been forthcoming with us about all the information she has gathered, and I feel that perhaps we may be targeted by her now that Blight has fallen.
Oh, the crazy swamp witch that lived by herself, sacrificing goats and stuff. We shouldn't have trusted her all the way.
I did not trust her
It's
at any
suspicious
point.
in a way.
What do you know about the swamp witch, chieftain?
Yes, that's a good question.
I know a few things. You have said many troubling details as you have spoken. He looks to Enforcer. You say you also have the ability to raise the dead?
Correct. I can commune with my goddess for the temporary ability to raise the dead. It is not to the extent that any of the ones that I have seen have gone to. It is mostly just a zombification or raising of skeletons.
But we did fight this crazy being fused to the top of a horse that could walk on the water. This horseman thing.
It was also being powered by a soul gem, which is beyond my capabilities, and would be something that only a deep practitioner of the arcane arts would have true knowledge of.
And you don't believe the dragon to be able to conjure such magics?
Oh, he'd be possible, but let me put it this way.
I don't believe he knew what he was doing.
Or if he did, his ego far outshadowed his actual intelligence and wisdom.
I see. And you mentioned a book.
That is correct, though obtaining it at this time looks over at Josephus may be difficult, as it is currently merged into another entity.
He looks. I see. Consumed. Good. And you believe that this book holds the keys to creating these stronger forms of undead?
The witch very openly admitted that within the tomes there were spells that could encapture souls within soul gems. Of course, she told us that she had not had time to translate such things as of yet, though the truth of that I'm not certain of.
And you don't believe that they were native to the land's magics around here?
That's what I was saying, they could be. I mean, even before this has happened, you've always had an undead problem in the deeper parts of the swamp, correct?
Not per se. There's not so much a problem.
But they have been present for some great amount of time, even in small numbers.
The undead have been a part of not just our swamps, but the entirety of this land. You don't believe that what you have been facing is what would be natural to our ways?
I
But
do
you
not
don't
believe
believe that the dragon is capable of doing such things. Then who?
Again, to go to the extent that these undead have been created, it would be a deep practitioner of the arcane arts, who of which we have only discovered the Witch of the Swamp is capable of. While we have no concrete proof that she is directly involved with any of this, she does freely admit to collaborating with Blight willingly.
He said that she only did it so she gets to live. She said she did it because he's an idiot and she fooled him into thinking that.
And you have confirmation of that? She just openly told you something like that? You seem to think she's this intelligent person, but for her just to openly admit that seems foolish.
Unless you think you're so far beyond the possibilities of being defeated by someone. Or you don't care. After all, do any of us, if an ant were intelligent and able to speak, would any of us give a shit about it?
Yes,
an
I
ant
would
could
like
stop
to listen
us?
to what it has to say. Ants build quite nice things. We don't see many ants here. It's all wet and swamp.
Well, then you're a very humble and gracious person, whereas those with great egos, it seems to be not the same.
I would just really like to ask how the ant got here to begin with.
That would be an interesting question. I don't think that ants can necessarily swim.
Starts trailing off, mumbling to himself.
Oh, they can swim. Out of character, they can swim. I remember when I was younger, I went to a pool, and they were fucking red ants swimming in the pool. And they hurt. They can fucking swim.
Rip the dream.
Traumatic memory activated.
I was like 6, and I got fucking bit like a motherfucker. I probably, like my parents said, I think I had like over 200 bites on me. Because we didn't realize it until it was too late, and I was 6. It fucking hurt.
What I would say is that her forthcoming nature was probably brought on by the simple fact that one of our members,
Looks over at Josephus.
has a strange way of going about things that she may have considered aligned with her goals, however they do not.
Or she was just humoring us.
She was under the impression that if we stole the book and brought it back to her, that we would capture Blight's soul for her. For what purpose, I am uncertain.
And seeing as how you have already slew the dragon, you didn't just steal the book, but you took it with his life.
He didn't take his soul, if that's what you're asking. None of us could read the book, and we killed him before any of us read it, so there's no way we're getting that. And good riddance. Dragon soul is a powerful thing, not to be wielded lightly by anyone.
Flip.
Then what will you do with the book? Assuming that one hasn't already digested it.
Find out what else is in it. See if anything can be used, then burn it. And by used, I mean used for non-necromantic means.
Most likely some way to reverse what's going on in the swamp. After we have fully dealt with it and figured out what we can use and what should not use from the book, I at least fully intend to destroy it.
After all, necromancy can also be used to lay the dead to rest.
You believe that that book holds the ability to transform our land from undead infested waters
Or at least to reduce the amount of undead and maybe make it harder for them to reanimate after they die.
Why would you do such a thing?
Considering the nature of how things work here, it would be more accurate to state that I would seek to free any trapped souls from bindings laid by Blight or this witch, so that they can be free to choose their own fate.
I respect the balance of the cycle of life and death. Undeath disrespects this balance, this cycle. All things live and die. The prey feeds on the prey is fed on by the predator. The predator dies and nourishes the soil. The soil is fed on by the plants, and the plants are fed on by the prey. That is the cycle of life. Undeath breaks that cycle.
Yes, but the circle here is muddied. The circle is slightly different here. Where your land come from, the cycle might be a perfect circle like that. But our cycle is slightly different. We live, we die, yes. And then some of us come back.
We live, we die, we live again.
Yes, but when you come back, you don't return to the cycle. You are outside of a cycle.
Our cycle is slightly different. They return, be it from others who have made their new circle, or from the ones who are currently in the row. Many
You mean by
things
one
kill and
destroy
eat
them?
here. Not so much destroy. He looks outside. Your large snake friend there. I'm sure he could make use of many of the undead that live in these lands. The flesh is tainted and rotten, but those with hard enough stomachs make do.
Nod's head.
Oh,
Big nod head.
there is a natural amount of undeath in these lands, but you have to admit it has been influenced and increased unnaturally by something in recent times.
Many practitioners of the undead live in these lands. I have met few. Many schools train in this, what I am coming to assume is taboo from one of you.
And do you know of any that are of any trustworthiness?
Me and my village are not connected to. Most of the land we keep to ourselves, and we are left unabated. I protect my people, and that is what I try to do.
Oh, I was asking, you said you've met quite a few practitioners of necromancy. Any of them you would trust?
I have lived for quite a long time. Trust? No, none of them have earned my trust. It takes quite a long time to do that. Most of them I don't even know where they are. I knew of the witch. I knew not what her full capabilities were, except for the few stories I've heard. But it seems as though you don't trust her.
Like you said, trust is hard to earn. And she was quite tricksy in how we interacted with her, so we are hesitant to give her the book in case she uses it to get great detriment to you and your people in some way.
To be fair, she did not deceive us in any fashionable sense as much as she might have been keeping secrets. However, she was fully compliant with the fact that she had been dealing with Blight to some extent to further her own knowledge. However, to what end, it still remains to be seen.
I'm still
However,
not
it is-
completely sold that she didn't write this book herself, and that she was just telling him what she wanted him to cast.
That may also be a distinct possibility. The problem being is that she is unrepentant in her aid to this creature that has been terrorizing the area.
Of course she's unrepentant. Why would she repent for it? She saw that she did nothing wrong.
Because she doesn't give a shit about others.
Exactly. Of course, she could care less. Question is, what do we do? Do we leave her about it and leave these people to live in the status quo? Or to go do something about it?
It's a severe question in that she did not, well, from what she was saying to us, she did not believe herself capable of fighting Blight face to face like we did. But how much of that is true and how much of that is fabricated is questionable.
The point is, we don't have to live with this decision because we aren't from here. You do. And he looks at, Azan looks at the chieftain. Honestly, I don't know about the others, but I prefer if you make the decision.
What decision would that be?
Do we leave her alone? And just go on our merry way?
That is not a decision I can make. You are your own people. And I cannot speak for the morality of the witch. I have never met her. You have. And I am not the one with this book that seems to be so important. You are. Oh, that one is.
If I might propose an alternative route for us to take, we could still go back into the town and possibly talk to the priest there to see if he knows of anyone who might be able to translate the book for us. Perhaps we could find a name for the author.
We are going to another town on the other side of the swamp.
Well, the town we originally came from.
No, there was another one. That we took the boat instead of taking the ground.
That wasn't a town, that was just Grapple's house.
Oh.
Yeah, so thus far it's just the one town over there.
Also, you're talking about taking a necromantic book to a priest. Not a cleric, a priest.
To be fair, we brought a Josephus to the same priest.
Looks at Josephus. Fair.
I cannot always speak to the exact morality of each god or goddess, but their followers do tend to set a certain example. I doubt that the priest would do anything too untoward. However, that's assuming that we arrive back at the town unaccosted. I have this vague suspicion that if the witch is lying to us, she probably has been keeping tabs on us.
At this arcane check.
What are you Arcana checking?
Any magical effect that's like scrying or anything like that.
I think the main problem there is it's an invisible sensor unless you have true sight.
Yeah, it's... figuring out stuff like that is very difficult to do.
I know, I'm still trying it.
Okay. You don't
He's
know?
a sorcerer, he is not a wizard. He didn't get taught this shit. He learned from trial and error and feeling shit out.
Because I can technically use clairvoyance after another long rest.
You don't know. You know such magics exist, but you can't tell if there's anything around you.
There's just something that feels off. How much she spoke of Blight and her fear of him, and how little the fear seemed to adhere to her.
She spoke of fear, but it didn't show in her face, her tone, or her body language.
Precisely.
Then perhaps she wasn't afraid. Or she's very good at hiding her emotions.
This is also a possibility, but I feel like if we are going to go speak with her again, that we may need to be properly prepared.
I just say we burn it and just say it got destroyed in the fight.
Before that, I would like to see if I can glean any information on it, on the nature of soul gems, and perhaps some way to understand them better.
Well, the decision is up to you. If you wish to stay here and rest for the night, you may. That is the least we could do for slaying the dragon and freeing my people.
Oh, speaking of which, do you have a saw?
He kind of raises an eye ridge. So,
I want the horns off the head, if that's alright with you. I
thought you would have already taken them.
I mean, I can cut like bones at joints and all that, but I can't cut straight through solid bone with what I have. I don't have a actual saw. Because remember, most bones are connected by ligaments and joints and all that, and that's usually a lot weaker than solid bone. And a horn at its base is very, very, very thick. I know this because I've actually stripped an animal before when I went hunting with my uncle.
I mean, we can always skin it down to the point where I can find the base of it and I can hit it with a fucking mace.
And shatter it? No, thank you. I want a clean cut.
it seems like an odd request, but alright. Don't quite know why you would want to deface your trophy like that, but fine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep the skull.
If you would like us to, we will.
We figured you would like a reminder that not all evils in the world are unbeatable. Or at least I did. I'm not sure about everyone else.
If you don't want it, I'll just take the whole thing.
Awkward Warforged tapping fingers.
As you just hear a frog go...
Wet slapping noise as I ride Ribbon. I would like to sleep, please. I've been literally carrying this team for the past 2 hours.
You mean pulling?
Same thing.
Semantics.
Also, hi, I was the giant snake.
Hello.
I would offer to carry you, but I feel like you would find that insulting.
My name is Josephus Bone Eater.
Must be a very small book to fit in your belly.
Oh,
No, it's on my back, and I point to the massive book between me and the backpack.
Yeah, we don't exactly understand where his clothes and things go whenever he turns into animals. Best to not ask.
Question it. Yeah, I try not to ask that question.
Let me teach you Druidicine, you'll find out.
I mean, I could, out of character, I could take a level in Druid, honestly.
You'd have to take 2, but I support it.
This is mildly concerning on so many levels.
Anyways, I'm all for going find someone other than the witch to read the book. I don't trust her.
Enforcer kind of stands up as he just like something suddenly occurs to him. Josephus,
Yes.
would you mind joining me in the sleeping hut? I had an idea. If you'll excuse us, Chieftain.
I don't feel about you that way.
Not like that.
He doesn't have the equipment necessary for that, Josephus, remember?
Well,
That's the mating hut. You want to go to the left.
I've learned you can make 2. Or at least that's what I've been told.
No.
So what do you want to argue about
Zahn
this time?
starts smacking himself on the head. He's like, get that image out of your head, Zahn. Get that image out of your head, Zahn.
You know
It's
what,
not
guys? As odd as this is gonna sound, I think I'm gonna join them.
I think I just want to go to
Oh
sleep.
my.
No, I think he means in a sleeping hut.
Yep.
Oh, I guess everyone's joining in.
Yes, but I had an idea. It's not anything I want to argue about, but
I want to argue.
Starts tapping fingers together awkwardly.
Axel
As
just throws Josephus.
As,
Get out
as,
of my way.
As it turns out, I may be slightly forgetful. The spell that I used to identify the magical artifacts may allow me to glean some information about the book if it's magical in nature.
Are you gonna give it back to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I give him the book.
I'm gonna sit down and ritual cast Identify on the book.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right. You sit down with the book in hand, and you begin casting Identify.
Zahn has, you can see just like a fireball in his mouth, just ready to frickin' light this shit on fire if shit starts going south.
All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I think about that. So.
I mean, this might be a good place to end it because we are at the 9:36.
Yep.
9:36.
9:36.
It's
for
11.
me. For me, 9:36.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
Look at
11:30
these
It's
Westerners.
11:37 for me.
You know what? That's true. We all passed 3 hours a little bit, so.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, that'll work. We can do that.
Give you plenty of time to think about it.
No, you're giving Shepard a whole week.
No, not a whole week.
I mean, honestly, we need him to think about this because, like, how many sessions are we in now?
This will be 7.
This one right now is 7,
Yeah,
or the
this is
next
7.
one?
This one is 7.
Okay. So, I mean, we've killed Blight, which I'm pretty sure was the BBG.
Who knows?
I
Or
don't
at
really
least
think
that's
so.
about that.
Like
If
me as a
not-
player, I'm just like, he wasn't the big bad.
Who knows?
Yeah, that was too easy. Bro, necromantic dragon. That was a little bit easy. Too easy.
It wasn't easy. We fucking rolled hot, and I did
You
half
rolled
his
hot,
health.
I died.
Either way. Either way.
Well, it's just after my previous experience with the BBEG fight from Shepard, it's like, I don't think Flight was the big bad.
All right, so yeah, we'll call it there. Come back to this next time with you identifying the book. So yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. I'll do my outro and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell so you'll be notified when I post again. And I'll see you all next time.